What up? What up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to another live unboxing.
Art style.
What
We
up?
got Crippler helping
What
me
up,
out
what up, what up?
as always. Thanks a lot. Got Adam
Anytime.
helping me out as well. Thanks, bro. I know it's kind of late where you are.
It's all good, brother.
Of course, Fatal, the collector.
The
What's up,
collector.
my brother?
What's up?
You good, you guys? I know everyone is looking tired as fuck, including me.
No, I'm good, man. I stay
Yeah.
up to 5 in the morning all the time.
What?
So you just
Why?
always look
That's
sleepy.
my hours at work.
Ah, okay.
You know,
I
you
thought
do
you'd
look
be
more awake than all of us.
He's on his
Scoping out
normal
the
cycle.
neighborhood.
He's like bright-eyed and shit.
No, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh man. So yeah. You guys know anything about this piece?
Absolutely nothing. I'm excited to see it though for the first
Yeah.
time.
Have you guys seen any photos from it though? Like
Unless
Like
it's
this
something
photo?
that came up and I didn't realize it was this piece.
okay. All right. So yeah, I actually pre-ordered this day one, even though I already have the XM Studio Hulkbuster, and everything is gonna be hard to top that, right?
Listen, Art. I can make this real easy for you. You can just send me the XM
did.
Studios
okay,
Hulkbuster.
okay.
Is this the one with
Okay.
with Iron Man busting out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, busting out of the suit.
Well, we probably did see that.
Not that kind of busting out.
Oh,
I feel like busting loose.
it is kind of late, so you never know what type of busting.
But yo, this piece came in 4 boxes. So
4 boxes.
4 boxes.
yeah, man,
Shit.
4 boxes.
I'm definitely excited to
Got
see
my
what comes out of
popcorn
4
ready,
boxes.
man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't be hating, y'all.
Do you have a bowl with you? Stop trying to be sick, one dude. Stop.
No, I don't have a bowl.
Oh,
I just put them on a little platform
You
because
just
I don't want y'all to hear this. I'll be critical mass. then.
See, you becoming a pro now. You start to know like the little annoyance things, right?
Every time I chew, critical mass be like,
yeah.
Homie critical mass like, drag the chair, of course.
is that a plane landing on your house, man?
Pop, 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 pop.
Good
Yeah.
evening, everybody. Let's go through the comments real quick.
Ledge saying.
What's up, Lane, Edwin, Alan, got Dennis, Letch, what's up? Chubby this chicken, what up?
What up? What up?
Nelson,
What up, Nelson?
Warren, what's up? Jojo,
Exquisite statues.
Superheroine Hunter, what's up? Swadee Cup 3. Derek, how's it going, man?
What up, Ledge?
What's up, Ledge?
Swadee Cup. What's up, yo Vision?
Your vision.
That's Adam.
What up, Adam?
What's up?
Wipes a bitch.
That's what I was reading. I was like, what the fuck?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, guys? I watched the bitch.
I don't know how.
Somebody didn't tell somebody about a statue they just got in recently.
Wait, is this the Hulkbuster that Randy lost the fight to? What do you mean?
I missed the fight on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Critical never mute his mic.
That's my boy. But yep.
Hey, what's up?
Ledge.
วันนี้แตกไม่ครับ ไม่แตกแน่นอน He's asking if I'm gonna break shit
What
today.
he said.
Hopefully not.
I
Yeah.
love that shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I don't. All right, so
Break it,
let
You
me
don't
get
have your
this
helper,
ready.
man. You don't
What's up,
got that
Edwin?
helper with you.
No, I don't need to. I don't think.
What up, Edwin
Hey,
Diaz?
Double D, what's up?
Double D.
All right, I'll let Crippler handle the chat while I get ready for this.
What up, chat? I'm gonna put my hands all over you. Look at this. JoJo. What up? Edwin Diaz in the house. What up, Edwin Diaz? Double D. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see this piece. Yo, it goes back to what we were talking about before, man. It's like there's so many. Iron Man is a character that you could do so many of. There's just a huge market for it worldwide. So as long as you could do something sort of unique and interesting, there'll be people to buy it. So we'll see.
Definitely.
Avatar. Oh, see, when I first read it, I thought it was like, oh, you're a fan of James Cameron's Avatar. And then I seen the real Avatar, see Aang.
All right, this is the base.
Holy moly.
Okay. All right.
Not quite
It's
as big
almost the
as that.
same as XM Studios, but this one actually have Ultron on it.
There we go. It looks like a Timberland mark.
Yeah,
boot
bro.
mark
He's
right
like
there.
stomping them out.
No.
Oh, here we go. NMK Studios. This is the 1/4 scale.
Okay.
This is 52 out of 85.
All right.
Nice
Cool,
low
cool.
ES.
How's the weight on that?
Pretty good weight, but I can handle this, no problem.
All right, there you go. You're a grown man now.
Get the
That's
fuck.
not big as that. That's not big as
Like,
that
look
base.
at you.
Look at you.
On that one you just
God.
opened out,
Good.
that alien. That base was ridiculous.
What's up now?
The alien you just unboxed.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
man.
That was crazy.
Look,
And
oh,
I
there
just
it is.
reboxed it, actually.
Why you do that?
That's a big old leg right there.
Long story short, we're actually moving. We're moving back towards up Philadelphia. So
Yeah. So yeah, he boxed up all his statues. The only one left is that Predator right behind him.
Predator and
Man, I love Georgia, man. That's why I kind of want to retire. And you moving
Listen,
back
How does
east.
that paint?
it looks
look
great.
in-
Art. That looks actually really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
Paint real
battle
good.
damage, candy red. I love it.
Candy red.
So far, so
baby.
good.
Uh-oh. We
I
about to
actually
see if
wanted
Queen
to-
gonna get a run for their money.
I actually wanted to stay here, Fatal. It was just kind of something that came up with some family. I talked about it in a couple other videos in my live, but it's just my parents are kind of being a little bit of a handful, being older and having a little bit of complications. So my sister's up there by herself dealing with it, and she can't do it by herself anymore. So we were
Real
trying to
life
hold
stuff,
off, but
man.
eventually we can't anymore. So a
So
long
Philly,
story.
is that closer to me or farther away from me? Where were you in Georgia?
I'm like 13, 14 hours away from them.
Okay.
They didn't want to move.
Knee bent,
No, I'm not gonna move them.
hydraulics.
Yeah. that
So
look
yeah, it
good.
definitely looks like all of the, like sort of the hydraulics and the bolts and stuff is more sculpted in there.
Real.
Yeah.
Big ass foot.
And then it's-
This
It
one
looks
is
light.
pretty
Art, is
good.
it light?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
man,
this one
like,
is okay.
I'm like, yo, his workout regimen, you need to give it to me because I wasn't handling some of those big old 1/4, dude.
Now, does this seem smaller than Queen's a little bit?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be smaller than
Yeah.
Queen for sure.
I think Queens is oversized though.
Yeah, it's
I always
way
thought it was.
oversized.
But it's impressive though.
It is.
What do you guys think about the pose though in this thing? Like the kneeling, the one knee down. Do you like
It's
that?
kind of like XM, really.
Well, I think they was going for something different. They don't want to do the same thing over again. They want to stand out from the rest.
Yeah,
There it is.
It's something different. you
it looks
know.
nice. It looks clean. Nice colors.
Yeah, the color is pretty good. The details of it is all right.
You like that over the more sort of realistic muted movie one that Queen has?
No, that's a little
Yeah.
bit too dark for me. I kind of like the shiny red on my Iron Man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this in.
Your vision, no. The answer to your question is probably not. The new place that we're going into, because I'm going from like the country. I live out in the country, like country.
You get more space, man.
So now for actually more money, I'm going to it's actually, instead of having a single home, 2-story and all that, it's actually a townhouse, but it's 3-story, but it's like in the city. So it's kind of like moving to New York. You know, any major city, the closer you are to the city, the more expensive it is. So we're losing a little bit of space.
It's funny. The neighborhood I'm in is like the best of both worlds.
Mhm.
I'm in a city, but I'm in a neighborhood that's like a suburb within the city.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's called Beverly Hills.
Double D says,
Oh,
nice
nice.
detail. There you go.
Yeah, the Ultron hand here, I think the paint could have been better.
Min says, big, yo.
Yeah, this is a little bit flat.
Thanks, nice guy.
They tend to do that when it's like a proximity piece, sometimes they don't put as much detail in the paint. I see that with a lot of statues. Like in the base, they might just, it's kind of an afterthought almost. They almost like the mentality of, hey, we gave you an extra piece in the base. You want us to do the expert paint on that too?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely.
We do.
The answer
Spare
is
no expense.
The answer is always yes.
Shout out to X-Men exclusive.
What's your friend
over
name?
there in Texas?
I can't never say her name right.
Tatiana.
Tintinan.
Man, she went
I
from
wish she could
Thai
paint everything that
to Puerto Rican. Titiana.
I wish that she could paint every last statue over in my collection.
She must roll her eyes so much at everybody who mess up her name. I know I butcher it every time I try and say it.
It is a hard name to pronounce, to be honest.
It
I
is.
mean,
But what do they call her in the community? Like other than like,
in Thailand we call her Phon. That's her nickname, which means rain.
Oh, she be making it rain? We call her T-Rock over here.
I mean, her paint apps are ridiculous, man. That Savage Storm that she did, man.
look great.
The way that the eyes look on that thing, it looked like real eyes. But
Yeah,
this is
she
good.
actually did the painting of this prototype as well, but I didn't get to see that in person.
What's up, Ant?
If I was filthy rich, I would just tell her, look, I'll fly you out. You can stay in my basement. I'll give you whatever money you want. Just repaint everything.
Look at that.
That's dope, man. That's what part is that?
The
upper
upper
body.
torso.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where he busting out of.
Yeah.
These nuts.
I was waiting for it.
Set myself up, man. God.
I was like, nobody gonna spike that?
All right, so
Said that.
it takes LR 44, 2 LR 44 right here in the chest. Here we
Pretty,
go.
pretty
Come on.
standard.
It
Yeah, I'm
lights
gonna be
up.
honest. I'm not a fan of that. I wish everything
Yeah.
was USB.
You got look that big
Yeah.
old thing you gotta lift up to put those little ass batteries.
I'm not a
in
fan
there.
of batteries. I think they need
That's
to do
why-
away with batteries.
Batteries
Just
is
go ahead and turn it
archaic.
on.
Yeah, turn it on now and then never turn it on again. That's what those batteries do. Yeah.
Because you gotta essentially take that statue apart just to get to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta take the arms off.
I want USB powered on everything, man.
Talk that fatal. 100%.
But if something went wrong with it, then you're basically fucked, man. You have to send the whole thing in, and you have to. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to fix. You know what I mean?
But even if
Dude,
the
what?
lights go out internally,
It's the same
with batteries,
problem
same
with
thing.
batteries. Yeah, because if it's the wiring, it's the wiring. Look at that.
Man, that's
What is
dope.
that? An arm or is that a? What part is that?
That yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
that's the arm. Yeah.
Is it an arm?
Okay, it's got a bend to it.
Yep.
And I guess the fist part goes keys into that.
It's a big ass arm. Damn.
but it's not heavy. This one is okay.
I like that honeycomb effect on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. You manhandling that thing.
All right.
You didn't need help after all.
Nope.
You putting this
So
thing
far,
together
so
like
good.
butter.
So is this all from one box right here?
No. This is two.
Two
The lower
boxes.
torso and then the upper.
Okay. Shout out to Keesis World Collections.
What's up, Keesis?
Here's the other arm.
Keesis, you still in Korea?
That's funny. If you look at the front of that arm, it look like the Black Panther symbol.
Yeah. No, his soul is still in Korea, but his body is back, according to Cash, the Gemini.
Yeah, I love that honeycomb though on the shoulder. That is real dope. That hexagon.
The hexagon.
That looks real good.
Joe, but the lower torso, I mean, it has a lot more battle damage than the upper one. I guess they're trying to make it a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, it
X-Men
is.
says
And it
it.
is.
Yep.
Real pretty
Yeah,
paint.
but nice paint.
Real good
Yeah.
paint.
Oh, nice, Keesis. You in
Oh.
Washington, huh?
Don't see no bleeding.
Nice and slow. Art. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there.
we go. That didn't sound right.
You gotta watch Crippler, man, because we'll be focused on something. He'll be saying some weird shit in the background.
Oh man.
He'll slide that shit in too when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, slide that shit.
Yeah,
in.
see?
There you go. Oh shoot.
Damn.
Look at that. The problem I have with that right there, the hand and everything looks sculpted super well, but the light, so that the thing is like once that's off, like it needs to really be on when it's just not painted like that.
Let's see.
Or it just looks like, you remember those push-up pops that used to push the stick up and then it was like a pop.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, like the thing that was housing it or was on it, it looks like one of those clear pieces on top of the push-up pop.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You're gonna make him
Is
think
that
about
is that the brightest it goes, Art? Is that?
No, I need new battery.
Oh, okay.
I can't prepare, man.
Yeah. Yo, what is it like? What is the Amazon Prime equivalent in Thailand?
What
is it? Amazon? You guys have Amazon in Thailand?
No, we have Shopee and some other one.
I heard of Shopee.
That's a place where you could just order and get it Prime in a couple days.
Oh wow!
Ooh, there it is.
That's crazy.
See, lit up. It looks hella dope.
Yeah, Keesis, it is a custom.
Yep, custom.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you knows I'm not really into a lot of custom pieces, but man, some of the concept that they do is just crazy.
Oh, it's so cool, yeah.
Keesis says, "Yo, ledge." Oh, that is
man, that's in tight. I don't know if I can
tight.
take it out after this.
Yeah.
Good magnet though. Good magnet.
Yeah, it's not magnet.
How was the suction? Did it?
For real, bro? About it. Are you for real? I was gonna answer
big
that
hand.
too.
That's your man.
On the real, I could have used a better word, but I love it. Like when you put like the peg or the key close and it just bloop. You know what I mean? Like it just bloop.
Yeah.
But hey, like this one,
Love a good suction.
Like the battery is a bit low, so you can actually see the light blue through it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to change this
the
battery too.
Wow,
Damn
that's
it.
crazy though that you even knew that though.
Well, you can tell right away, man. The one with the
Double
new battery
D says,
that shit
"Dang,
blind."
that's nice." Lane says some customs look really amazing. Some customs look like that Scream and that went up in the points and the apps. Oh, the point. I think he meant to say paint. Or unless I'm just blind.
I think he meant to say paint apps. Yeah.
Yeah, paint apps are quite good. Yeah, that's good. There's my
right,
glasses.
It's Christmas,
new-
man.
It's new
Oh, yeah.
battery.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looking real good, man.
And the
Alright.
problem with batteries is gonna look like the blue one in an hour or two. If you,
So you have to,
Exactly.
you have to turn on those individually, Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
battery aside, though, like it's interesting the decision they made to bring down the verticality, because if Iron Man's gonna be busting out of it, then it makes sense to have him crouching down like that. It reminds me. Look, there it is. There's something about the Iron Man and the War Machine and the War Tank's big, bulky helm that I freaking love, like the face print.
Reminds me of like a Juggernaut.
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking.
helm, yeah.
Yeah, there it is more.
Definitely. Okay. Do that need a battery too?
This is the new battery, so
Okay.
it's not as bright.
Yeah, it doesn't take too many. It's about 72 LR44 batteries. You just had to pop them in.
There we go. So this is the Hulkbuster.
Yeah. I got to see the other one because
That was pretty simple build though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of big pieces, not many small pieces. But let me get this one measured, and we're gonna move it onto a bus stand,
Okay.
so we can get the other one. But I think you can get the other one or this one by itself. But the one I got is the ultimate version where you get both.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you are looking at it straight on like this,
Mm-hmm.
it is about 32.5 inches.
In depth.
Yep.
That's pretty deep.
That's what she said too.
You gotta, that one. She's gonna have trouble with that one.
Yeah. Deep.
They've already started Fatal. There's no turning back now. I don't know. I
right.
don't know. Go ahead. Art.
All right, their height is about 20 inches,
Okay.
and the length is also about 26.
That's the you're gonna be like the girth,
It's
the girth around the girth.
It's like he went up. It's
The
like he
girth.
went up to a fine-looking female, and she was like measurements, and he was like, let's see, 32 in depth.
The girth around the.
It's safe to say men
like,
never
acceptable.
mature. Like we age
Acceptable.
physically, but we never mature. We stay
Oh,
like
no.
15 until
course
we're like
not.
90.
Yeah.
My
Dude,
daughter, who is
Dude, if I live to
16,
100, man, I want to die with an Xbox or a PlayStation controller.
there we go. Dude, my daughter watched the show last. She's 16 years old. And she was like, "That interesting show last night." I was like, "Which part are you talking
I didn't
about?"
see the whole show.
This is the
Look
bus
at that.
stand.
The part
Oh,
where
there's the
mom
bus
screamed
there.
out she's gonna kick your.
No, because she really likes that Harry Potter piece we showed on the show yesterday. I knew she was gonna love that thing. But
So
I'm like,
there's a
that's
swap out
$2,000.
torso art.
2200 though.
Yep. Let me
Don't
put
stay.
this somewhere because we need to remove the whole thing, just the whole upper torso.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, we were just talking about statues, measurements.
Yep.
That's all. Nothing
Double
to see.
D's.
Yo, it's infectious too. I was watching Art on Adam's show a couple of weeks ago. Last time you were on there, Art was going in. I was like, "Woo!"
What was that? What'd you say?
Art was being pretty raw on your show.
we had a
Always.
blast, but it was funny.
I was like, "Yeah, Art."
Man, Adam, it's gonna be weird, man. Like you was just really getting your room
I know, man.
together. You hadn't even got it all the way where you wanted
know.
it. And
Listen,
you got to start over.
long story short, I didn't want to move. I didn't want to
You
move.
got to
but
do. Life is life, man.
You know what I
Can't
mean?
control
So I
Move-
built this
moving
house 3
statues,
years ago,
yeah.
and I built the house before that 3 years before that. So I moved
Mhm.
twice in 6 years, built 2 houses, and then I sold them. And now I'm moving back to the city where I was like, I'll never move back to that city. Now I'm moving back to the city.
Mm.
So
And that's a lot, man, on the family. And it's a lot on a statue collector too, because I don't want to box up nothing ever.
Exactly.
yeah,
Hey-
for this circumstance, it's a little different though. It's like I'll
Yeah,
do
you-
what I have to do. know?
You
Like,
yes.
yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
But it's
My
still-
dad is just getting super. Like the last time I saw my dad was like a year ago.
Mhm.
You know,
Now you gotta do what you
he's
gotta
78, bro.
Lane says, "Man, so many pieces to this piece."
Oh, yep. All right. Check out the busted out torso.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Something tells me that this
Alright,
is
it
going to be
takes
the
2 triple A's.
triple A's
Bro,
or
yeah.
double A's. Those look like double A's.
Yeah,
Triple.
well, whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Here we
So
go.
the housing inside here, where
There's a
he's going to
double
be
A.
coming out of. Oh, so
I-
let's
I
I
turn
don't
it
think I
on.
remember this bus. I remember the other one, but I don't remember.
Bust the bus.
I saw this whole
There
thing.
you go.
It's
Your
dope.
Vision has a question. Which Hulk bus do you guys like more, the XM or the Queen Studios?
I
I
like
like both.
I like the Queen better.
That's a
like-
bitch ass
I like-
answer. He
I
wants
like-
a real answer.
I
No,
like
no,
Queen.
no.
I like
Like I
Queen
said,
more.
man, it's different. I mean, one is comics. One
There's
is movie.
one
I
that
mean,
you like better, Art. If you had to get rid of one right now,
Queen.
Uh,
No. I like Queen.
XM.
XM too. I like the XM one.
I
To be
prefer
fair, though, I
comics.
didn't see the XM in person. I only saw the Queen in person.
Ah,
To be
okay.
fair. So
Then
Yeah, to be fair, I only have the Queen and I don't care about nothing else.
Well, when you have what you have, you're gonna
oh
say
my
it.
god.
You made the decision.
Oh my god.
No, but what I've seen, this would be the 4th Hulkbuster I've seen. There was another one out there. I can't remember the company. I know Spec had it on his website at one time. It was a quarter scale. I can't remember the company.
Yeah.
Quarter scale.
I
Not
can't remember the
Sideshow,
company. No. It was a Hulkbuster, and it was a company that ain't really known that well.
Okay.
I'll try to look it up, man.
Yeah, the reason I like the XM one is mostly because it's in scale. I do like the Queen one a lot. I actually love it. But the Hulk one will be in scale to all my other pieces.
The details,
it's kind of
right here. Yeah,
it's not that.
It's lack.
The textures didn't fully stream in yet.
Yeah, but I do like the battle damage on the honeycomb.
Yeah,
like that better. All right, let's see where.
Fader, you have a lot boxing your thing and going up and down those stairs is gonna be a bitch when you try to move. If you try to move, that's crazy.
Yeah, it will be.
Okay.
Ledge, you have both of them, right? Well, no, I know you have the Queen Studios one.
Imaginarium art.
Imaginarium art.
Oh yeah, but that one sucked.
Pop.
Let's see.
The nice guy says, I like the XM Hulkbuster since it fits in a module case. This custom is a close second, though.
This custom actually is almost the same. Actually, it's shorter as well.
It's shorter than the XM?
Yeah, because XM, the base is taller as well. This one, he's already there all the way down on his knees. So,
yeah.
Assume the position.
What's the price on something like this?
Jeez, I think I paid like $4,000 for it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so like that part right there is
equivalent to a jump.
Well, you probably can't see that, but yeah, the part under the peg and the key isn't as detailed as you would.
Right, it's about the same as the other one. Oh, actually, it's better than the other
better
side.
Than the last one, but you look
but
there,
still.
it's just sort of like.
So I like the kneeling pose more when he's coming out of it. I don't like the kneeling pose as much when it's just the robot.
Yeah,
like just
Hulkbuster,
the
I wouldn't ever use that. That thing will stay in a box forever.
Which one? What are you talking about?
First one.
Yeah.
Hulkbuster being on his knees for no reason. Well, there's reasons, but a robot wouldn't be doing those reasons. But for him to be on his knees, he needs to have somebody coming out of him or about to get in him. Damn, I can't talk without.
You can't help yourself, bro.
I'm not even trying.
You're terrible human being, man.
Y'all the one with the dirty minds. Y'all thinking it.
I'm a Prince fan, but I don't.
Oh, I dig it. I think it's funny.
Nah.
I said thinking. But, yo, that looked like a pauldron.
That's nice.
Let's see.
Yeah, I actually like this a lot better.
Oh yeah, without question. I mean, this is the prize.
Yeah, to me the arm looked a little long on the other one, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird angle.
Shout out to the honeycomb, my favorite childhood cereal.
They were delicious.
Oh man.
Oops.
Superheroine says great video. Lame.
All right.
I think my soul just got hurt. Oh, what is that? What part is that?
This one actually goes right on top
he
here.
spent on the statue. Yeah.
Oh, got you. Yeah, that price tag is heavy.
Oh, wait.
Calvin NG says, this one, dope.
Oh. It's just resting on it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I don't feel any magnets.
Uh-oh, so no suction. See what I mean?
Yep. Can't suck for shit.
That's what she said.
And I'm sitting up here with a porn stash.
Oh,
I was telling them that you were doing your new porn movie.
All right, and this.
Did you not have a mustache before?
I had a full beard.
No, yeah, it was.
I can't even remember.
Yeah, man, I hate shaving.
Got to switch it up sometimes, man.
It's work related stuff, so it'll grow back.
Gas mask?
He's undercover.
Nah, it's a graduation ceremony.
Oh, okay.
So I do
He
it.
Finally graduated in high school, dude. Congratulations.
You gotta blend in with the kids.
Yeah, I gotta get used to it. 21 Jump Street. Good paint though.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
wish-
good.
I
Again,
wish the detail was better on the like where the bolts and the screws are. Like it's sort of
yeah,
flat
anything that's
there.
painted in silver could have
Yeah.
been better.
And even on the piece you showed earlier, like they had the little screw rivet things, but it just looked like it was really flat. There was a little depth to it, not in a really bad piece ending way, but something that could have been a little more detailed.
Okay.
But when you're looking at it like that, where like even right there with everything coming together, it looks pretty sick. Because you know that Iron Man's gonna be popping out of that. Yo, anybody playing Armored Core that came out? I think today. That
No.
Oh man, I want to get that game, and I've been playing Baldur's Gate too.
Baldur's Gate's amazing.
Yeah, I just never have time to play fucking games. I would love to play all day, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
with the move too, I got like, yeah, I'm not gonna have time for a while.
I know, because I would have been like, yo, let's do a co-op campaign, but you're probably going to be too busy moving and everything. But
Oh,
whenever
yeah,
you're ready.
I was packing up. My whole family was helping me pack up fucking statues tonight. I've been doing it for the last 2 days, man.
And you already got a buyer,
For which one?
your house and all that.
No. So our first house in this area it's a pretty sought after area. I sold my house in 2 days. And then this house, the realtor's telling me, he's like, bro, it's probably not going to last like a week or two. And I'm like, hopefully we'll see. Because I don't really want to move. So I'm going to market kind of to the moon.
Mhm.
And if somebody buys it, great. But if they don't, I'm going to be like, well, I guess I can't
We'll be there when you get back. No.
Yeah.
JoJo says, does the deluxe version have 2 sets of legs to display both ways?
Nope.
That is a negative. Negative.
Trying to find. what
There's a
else.
second stand for the one that used the legs.
Okay. All right. This is the back.
Ooh, nice, Nelson.
Congrats, man.
That's the back.
Looks good.
It's okay.
More damage.
A lot of extra pieces like for this version. Clearly,
yeah.
'cause,
Man,
you know,
take a long
Yeah.
time to put this one down.
Shout out to Button
Yeah.
Madness. He's on that Armor Core, putting in that work. You could
That's
build
the
your
old
own
school
warmer. Yeah, they just did a
It's
brand new
fine.
one, and like I'm pretty much building a war tank and
I thought that
Hulkbuster.
comes out tomorrow.
Nah, it's out now, son.
What?
But he had it for about 2 weeks already.
I had it for a little bit longer.
Oh, that's right. You're like, man, I forgot about that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to know the man to know the man.
Are you getting hard copies? Can you just like?
I wish I was getting it's all like keys. Like
I know.
so when you work in the business, other companies they all get keys, and then they all like, hey, here's keys for your company, and then here's keys for your company, and here's keys for your company.
Yeah. Okay. So it comes out August 25th.
Mm-hmm.
At midnight.
Yeah, I see what you're saying on that paint. That could have been done a little bit.
Yeah. It's,
Maybe shinier.
It's dull.
Needs to be more metallic, I guess.
Mhm.
All right. This one
Especially,
goes in the back.
it makes it a bigger contrast because the paint, like the candy red, it is so vibrant and shiny. So and the silver is more matte, muted, and dull. But you definitely don't want it to look chrome or anything, but a little bit more to it, I guess.
Well, if you look at that life sizes to right there, how does that look? How do the grays look in that?
Oh, on the queen.
On that life size.
On that?
Iron
He's
Man.
talking about to the life size, to the left of it.
That gray I have never seen on any of the Iron Man statues.
Do you ever
Different.
look at that vision and just want to punch it in the face?
No. Come on, man.
I ain't really got no problem with that vision. You know, for the price, I think it looks really. I think it looked good for the price.
You guys don't like the vision?
I
Hate
think
it.
it looked good.
I don't like that vision.
Why do you
Hate
hate the
it.
vision so much? That's not bad
'Cause-
looking.
Mm-mm. I
Come
don't
on,
think so either.
Come on. Man.
If it cost $3,000 or $2,500, but it was $1,100.
Ah,
You-
yeah.
You can
that's
get it
not
on
bad.
Sideshow for $900.
I seen it in person. It's
I'll
not
get
bad.
my boy K-Fed to make me one better than that. Cheaper.
Hey, that boy got
Look at
some
that.
skills.
That boy got skills.
That boy got skills.
K-Fed represent.
For real though, like he got real good skill with that shit.
No, I seen all of the stuff he did for his Star Wars stuff. I was like, yo.
Man, it's a lot.
If you like the original ones and if you like mech stuff, it's great. You pretty much can build your own mechs and all of that stuff.
It's a scary piece to put together.
And it's fun to control.
Yeah, a lot of pieces on the top there.
That one shoulder piece is bothering me.
So he's supposed to be exploding out of there?
Yep.
He's supposed to be exploding out of there?
Yeah, he's kind of busting out of it.
Right at the top.
Okay, hold up.
See, now you guys got Fatal going.
I was reading, so I missed it, but yes.
Yeah,
anytime Fatal could slip one in there, you know it's going to be a good time.
It was a clean one, man.
Yo, there's so many pieces. I got to figure out something. All right, we're almost there anyways.
That's a nice piece too, your vision, the Imaginary Arts one.
Does it have
That's a great
instruction
price
card?
too. Look, these are just like
let's see what these.
it's like a 3D puzzle right here.
Are you kind of just oh yeah, he don't have instructions, so he's kind of just guessing where he's.
No, just gotta check out. I actually watched the assembly video, but I mean, there's so many pieces, man.
Yeah, it looks complicated.
Yo, Ledge is my brother. Like, yeah, I appreciate thrown pieces from afar, and I like how people. But I'm always gonna have a non-thrown piece of a character first before I get a thrown piece. And so when Ledge says, "Yeah, I seen that on sale," I try to stay away from thrown pieces. Though I'm the exact same way. What is that? A urinal?
No. Come on, man. This actually goes right inside of the housing here.
Okay.
Iron Man will be standing on top of it. So, hold on.
What's up, Critical?
Maybe I should
Critical Mass.
What's up?
So, Crip, what do you get Armor Core? Real quick, a quick like IGN score. Go ahead.
I haven't played it much to score it, but from what I played, early impressions it's already above an 8.5 to me. So if it doesn't shit the bed, I could see it going to a 9. If it shits the bed, it can stay where it is or drop a point or two. But so far, what I'm playing, it's already high.
Baldur's Gate is amazing, bro.
Baldur's Gate is like 9.99, dude. Like,
no,
they
really put some work into that game.
It's my favorite game I've played in years, dude. Like,
well, I played the originals.
If you played the originals, you must be like really, really loving it.
Yeah.
No, it's like hands down. Like, I really want to get 3 other people in the community to start a campaign with, because it'll be freaking hilarious and fun.
There's no boundaries to that game.
No, dude, I've done some shit today. Like right before I did this stream, I was like, oh shit, it's 10:50 something. I got to go get my drink and come back upstairs because I was like in it. And I'm trying not to spoil stuff, but it's so good. So good.
Okay.
Man, it's a lot of pieces, bro.
Looking good, Art.
But those pieces seem to fit up there very loose.
Is
that just me?
Yeah,
it's
so
okay.
far I think
like
it's
that little
okay.
one that the last piece you put on there.
It's a long peg, though.
Oh,
this one has magnet.
long.
All right, yeah.
These are magnets right here.
Okay.
But this is not.
Yeah, Critical Mass. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna send you. You get you that PlayStation 5, dude, or PC, whatever you want to play it on.
PC, it looks good. I played on my PC. I just played out on maxed out, man. It looks so good.
Maxed out everything.
Okay. All right.
Woo.
Let's see.
You got a way better graphics card than me, though. I thought I had a beefed up graphics card. I play everything maxed out, but you got like a 4090?
4090, baby.
Damn.
Yes, yeah. Look at that.
There we go.
That looks cool.
And it's got the Tony Stark head sculpt too.
That looks really good, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's a deep.
Yeah, talk to me about how deep
The
that is.
key is actually here. This one goes on top of that.
The blue part.
Yeah.
What
yeah. But the details of this piece is pretty good. The paint job and everything is pretty well done, except this is this is painted on, so it's no light up function for Iron Man.
That don't make sense.
Not for an Iron Man piece, it doesn't make sense.
Not for a $4,000 Iron Man piece.
No, not when everything else lighting up. That's
Come on now. Sideshow lights up. with USB. No excuses.
All right.
It is
Do you
what-
mind that it doesn't light up, Art, or what do you think?
I would definitely rather have it light up. I mean, they can do this. I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah. I got it at retail, Your Vision, when it first came out.
There
How
we
did
go.
you get one? Did you use bots? They always sold out so
Ooh.
quick.
Oh, no.
Nah, that keyed in there pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
It was me and some coworkers in a Discord server.
That blue looks pretty
Okay, I was
good.
gonna
though.
say
Trying to
you
get
got to
it.
be like that with those things.
Yeah, like soon as it went live, it was like, boom. And actually, wasn't the one to get it. My boy, shout out to Kyle. He was like, I got it in my cart. I was like, get it. He was like, I was like, buy it, and he bought it for me. Spent the full money, and I just PayPal'd him the money, and then just sent it to me, because like we was all trying to get it in our carts.
Mm.
Um,
I got an AMD 6900, I think it's called the XT or whatever it is. Red Devil. It's called a Red Devil. It's on-
oh, I'm sorry, which one? Oh yeah, you got the AMD joint,
yeah.
dude. That's
This
the
is
thing.
going to look a lot cooler when you added Iron Man busting out of there like that.
Yeah, it gives it that verticality too to make it seem like, oh, there it is. There's that.
I think
That
Fatal's
P
right.
word.
I wouldn't take out the other bus. I'd just keep it like
Nah,
this. This looks
that's
way
staying
cooler.
this way.
Oh, this
Yeah.
makes it. This sends it to. This makes it a competitor. Like when you had it by itself.
This
it's
make
like-
it a $4,000 piece.
I don't know if it make it a $4,000 piece, but it makes it a
Well,
competitor.
ain't nothing really worth 4,000.
Yo, I think the concept is awesome. Like the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
he's coming out. I think the concept is better than XM. XM is just kind of standing on top.
It's just
This
sort of
one, he
linear,
looks like
sort
he's
of, yeah.
jumping out. Again, this is painted. It's not light up.
And that's the thing. I think that's where XM gets him, though. Like, if you look
Yeah.
at the paint and compare it, like, you could bring any piece from the XM one and that, and you'll see the paint difference on it.
Yeah,
But
a little bit.
I do love the concept. I do love how dynamic Iron Man is jumping out of it and not just seated in there. That's cool. He's jumping out that mofo. And it makes it better that he is kneeled down that low so that it's
Right.
not a huge, humongous piece.
That's probably why they kneeled him down like that. Then it makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Mm-hmm. Not my favorite
Not light up
portrait.
again. No. If you want, this is an option.
Mm-hmm.
Just Iron Man.
That looks
But-
cool.
You definitely
Tony
got to
Stark.
go with this.
I'm Tony Stark in it. all
You Tony
day.
Stark in it?
I'm Tony Stark.
You
in it all
Robert
day.
Downey
Got to.
Jr. in
You
it?
got-
I got to get all
RDJ in
the
it?
details. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
a good one. That's a pretty good.
That's a good scope too.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Tony L. Stark,
Mhm.
man. He got
And
that
the-
mustache like
And
me.
he's perfect on the Caucasian to Puerto Rican scale or Mexican scale.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Here we go. The mask.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
use this.
Like my
Yeah, that
Jon
one-
Snow, everybody was calling him Juan Snow.
I don't know how big it is on PlayStation, but I know it's like 120 gigs on a PC, so it's probably going to be a little compressed.
Yeah, that
So it's
looks
gonna be
good,
cool.
dude.
That's
Man.
amazing, actually.
I gotta be the oddball out. I like the full.
the full face.
Okay.
I do too because it makes sense.
It makes
Uh,
sense. It wouldn't make sense that he's taking off his mask when he's coming
He's
out.
probably
of the-
putting it out. He's probably about
yeah,
to
it's
come
yeah,
down.
it's about to
Yeah.
shut.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I'm missing a couple of pieces here, but I don't know where they go.
You're supposed to
Let me
have
try to
extra
figure it
parts.
Nilson
no,
said,
no.
"There you
It's gotta
go.
go somewhere."
That is what I'm talking about. Looks fantastic.
That's what I tell my wife when I'm putting something together for the house. Yeah, it's supposed to have extra parts. I don't know.
There we go.
All right.
Power Master Optimus. Your vision. I don't know if I think that's a Bayformer, which I think it looks absolutely incredible. But
Where did that
I'm
go?
only doing the G1s. I'm a traditionalist, unfortunately.
This is nice.
Supposed to go back here, but I can't seem to get this inside.
The nice guy says the Tony Stark portrait all the way.
All day.
Got to. Oh man, yeah. I don't know how to put this in, man. So I'm not even mess with it. But we got two more pieces that I
Yeah,
can't
X-Men.
find.
Holy shit!
I ain't buying no $20,000 TV.
Right, I'm like shit.
Matter of fact, you can't even give me no $20,000 TV. You're gonna have to give me the 20,000.
Yeah, I saw that at the other day when I was walking in the mall. I was like, "Fuck this."
that LG really cost 20 grand.
Yeah.
Is it the one that rolls?
No, it was not 20 grand, $200,000.
Yeah, for the micro LED, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
$200,000.
That ain't ready. That ain't ready for consumer market.
What's it got? Like alien technology built into it or something?
It's actually it's what powers a lot of the sci-fi movies computers that you see. No, it doesn't.
For a $200,000 TV, when I turn it on, it better pop up on every wall in my house.
I don't want to hear shit from y'all statue collectors. Y'all spend like $4,000 easy on a statue.
200,000. Come on, man.
No, I remember. Somebody was like, "Yo, man, you spent that much?" And you look at their background; they got way more than what you're talking about on the background. It's like, yo, everybody has their vices.
It looks sick, Art.
Yeah.
It
looks good.
That looks
it's just scary as fuck, though.
It looks so much better than the XM. You should really sell that XM to somebody in America, probably somewhere in North Carolina.
Hey.
That's
Pick up only.
He like. If you notice something about his collection, Art likes multiple Iron Man.
Yeah, I think that's the one character he has in Batman. He has multiples of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
if I ever went a different line, though,
character got to be Venom.
They remind him of himself.
You know? I would.
You're like me. Mine's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I would collect Iron Man statues.
Rich people, you know what I'm saying?
It's your aspiration, huh? Double D says, "Dang, that is sweet."
Sawita.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's about time someone put out a kick-ass action post. Tell me about it, Double D.
You can't really
sick of all y'all
the XM.
T-pose museum pieces. Just kidding.
This is so much different than the XMs, you know?
It's nice.
Yeah, which is good. I don't want to have the same one.
It
but,
barely has a base.
Okay, let me do a poll on here.
The base is the the base is the freaking.
You got to put all three of them.
Hulkbuster.
You got to put Queen, this one, and XM. Don't put Imaginarium.
Yo, if that was 2000, I'd have been like, oh, maybe I get that one. Maybe I get this one. Nelson says, now if you put a 1/4 Rampage and Hulk in front, yeah.
Yeah, 2000 wouldn't be a crackhead price. That'll be a heroin price.
You think so?
Yeah, you'd have to be on heroin.
The crackheads are already starting to ask me for crackhead prices.
They're coming. The crackheads, they coming at my door.
It's crazy, man. People insult you, man. And it's on the it's like on each side of the spectrum. Like I saw somebody post the Sideshow Black Panther for $800 and then say you pay shipping. It's $620 and it's still available at Sideshow. Why would I pay you $800?
No, I seen a piece where it was like, really, that is like literally the same price as Sideshow right now.
I'm selling some stuff pretty cheap, but people want it cheaper than cheap. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm just doing this because I need to move some stuff out so I don't have to take it.
It's the market.
Yeah,
the market is dictating.
I'm good. I'll hold on to it then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd rather do a giveaway than give it to somebody for.
For
the channel.
E-Man says, nice.
It's insulting, man. People insult your intelligence when they say, "Hey, man, let me get that life size Bill Affleck for $1,500 out you."
King, it is 4 boxes for her pleasure.
They could probably get those crazy prices if they find somebody that's desperate, but yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell my statues to get a TV.
No.
Nah.
I will.
You would.
If I had to. I don't have to, though. If I had to. The majority of what I do is on the TV, whether it's video games, movies, or whatever. I can see these two things anime. Crippler, my favorite is Spider-Man 2. I had the most Spider-Man comics of any other character growing up and not a single statue. See, I think that's a great topic for a show, dude, because like a lot of people, like when it comes to your favorite statues, I don't really have a Spider-Man, the traditional colored Spider-Man, because he's my favorite, and that means I'm so picky. Like I don't jump because it's like I know exactly what I want in my head. And I'm wondering how many people else do that. It's like, yo, how is Spider-Man your favorite and you don't got one statue? Because I'm way more picky with Spider-Man. Like, and it's the same thing with anything. Like, if I love something,
you like him the most.
Yeah, I critique it. I don't ever settle for something that I really love. And that's what almost everything.
My favorite Spider-Man is a kind of older statue, man. It's the Sideshow collectible when he on the crane with one hand.
Yeah, I really like that one back in the day. I've seen it.
Art, I gotta.
That's what I got.
Say, man,
That's pretty
the one
cool.
where he's coming out the Buster is just like that's all you need.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly.
But if you can display this in front of it, I mean, it's like 2 for 1. It's like a bust and a statue.
Would you rather have this on the lower torso and have the busting out one just on the separate stand-up?
No way. I'll keep that thing in a box and I will just pose it just like that.
I have both of them displayed.
Or I will put Kitty Pryde in front of him. The Juggernaut Kitty Pryde. Seems like he's pulling them through.
All right, you could display it. You could display them both for now, but you're going to start running out of room because I know you got more stuff coming, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, this one takes up a whole lot of room.
Right.
So I'm not even sure if it can actually fit on my display over there.
I think that's the biggest problem is like when space is limited, having a half bust take up a spot for a whole new statue when you already got some representation of it is a hard ask for me personally.
Right.
So that's why even with the LBS stuff, I'm modern rage if I was getting that piece and I wouldn't even look. And if I preferred another one, I would get the other one, but I don't think I will get. If you got the space to store all three and put them on bus, do it. I don't have the space for that, so I would have to make a commitment to one, and I have to make sure it's the one I really like.
For sure.
So you like it, Art?
Yeah. I'm glad I got it though. First, I was contemplating whether I'm gonna keep it or I'm gonna sell it. I know it's not as good as XM Studios overall, but the concept is better, I think, for the busting out thing. But yeah, right now I'm keeping it for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your homie, Casual Nerd, and his problems. What up, Casual Nerd?
The Casualness Buster. Oh. But yeah, cool.
What is the poll? The poll? Yeah, there it is. I agree with the people. XM Studios still. But yo, I thought the Queen was gonna be in second.
No,
they're just so different. Oh
Yeah.
shit! I forgot to do the poll. I gotta check on my phone.
Dun, 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 dun.
A little hype train going on right now, though, man.
Hype
On
train?
Yeah, because it's like prisoner of the moment stuff too. You have to settle down before you make these decisions.
okay.
See, for me, for me, it's just sort of like my whole collection hasn't been anything really new. It's been stuff that's been out that the hype has done died.
Yeah,
and I can just go in there and be like, I really, really like that.
But
I really
honestly,
like that one. Now that you're showing me that one, so I'm like, damn, I did like the XM. I still do, but now I'm looking.
But
at
honestly,
that one, I'm like,
no, yo, it's almost the same price. Okay, so which one would you rather have?
The X, for me personally, the XM.
Okay.
But this is nice. But
Man.
it just, I still like the paint of the paint and the way they do the battle damage. It's just a little more realistic, and then the metallic bits of it look a little more realistic.
It's really good. It's really, 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 really.
This one does pop though, like crazy.
Great statue.
And I do love how dynamic Iron Man is popping out of that.
But man, just too bad on the light up. I mean, I think Iron Man definitely needs to have light up feature as well.
Yeah, I get the same criticism. Same criticism on XM though, but XM's a really old piece. So,
right.
but yeah, I think If you're doing light ups that you got to take arms and hands and then lift the torso up to put batteries in it, at that point, just don't put freaking batteries at all because nobody's going to do that.
The
You're gonna-
XM1
you're gonna
has
take
pretty
two
nice
pictures.
light ups.
Figure Kong, pop,
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah, and XM's still the same. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to light those up. Like even the War Machine, I don't even bother to light them up.
So where my War Machine is in the theater, like anytime it's movie night and I have people coming over, you know, it's like a lobby thing. So like I have it all lit up and it looks dope, and everyone stops and be like, "Oh shoot, look at the War Machine!" Spark a conversation. Then when the movie starts, I just go, I have to cut all the batteries.
Oh,
Once
my
they all
God.
sit and then look in the opposite direction, I was like, "Okay, yeah, look at the screen." I'm like,
Shit.
but it would be great if I could just tell Alexa or Google
Right.
to just shut it off. And like, I
But
think
you have to
that's
wire
what's
them,
missing.
right?
Yeah, but it's super easy. Like the Iron Man, everything that I do that do have USB on it, you can feed it into one USB extender thing, and you can tell it to cut everything off at the same. You can be like cut Marvel off, and it'll cut everything off. You can tell it to cut Marvel on, and it'll cut everything on. So simple, so intuitive.
I love watching Flankster sometimes when he's like, Alexa, shut up.
Clip that. I love watching Flankster.
Alexa.
I love watching
I think
Flankster.
Fuck this.
Rasheed, Darth Rasheed love watching Flanks.
And I know Darth Rashid. I think, yo,
I don't
Darth
mind watching
Rashid
them.
is Flank's
If it's
biggest
the stats I
fan.
like,
Yeah,
I don't mind watching
absolutely.
them.
I'm
I
like,
don't
man,
mind
you
watching
telling me about everything that's going on his channel. That means you watch,
You watch the shit out of his channel.
man. You watching more than anybody.
Man.
Hold on.
All right.
Why y'all talking about me while I ain't here?
You
Defend
clowning?
myself.
I am.
I think he's blocked off of Flankster's site.
So XM
Oh, man.
Studio winner. Second is NMK here. This one and Queen Studios. That's kind of weird. Huh?
Yeah, I think it's weird because I think Queen's got the best paint.
Nah, cause y'all in y'all little bubble. Y'all think y'all know everything.
I don't know. I can't
The
agree with that.
community would always tell you.
I can't agree with you, man, on the paint on Queen. It's too dark.
Yeah,
But it's-
I'm not a
it's based
fan of.
off the movie though, right?
It's a
Yeah, I
grittier
mean,
look.
it's-
But no. If you
I
really
know
look
how-
at that movie, or Age of Ultron, it's pretty vibrant. That suit is pretty vibrant. Look at that.
Man, look at what's that?
Mhm.
That's the part on the base from Queen.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah.
where he was getting
Yes,
dusty from
That
getting his ass
damage
whooped
is
from Hulk.
crazy though.
Yo,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you,
I know,
Can you
I
grab
know.
an arm from that XM real quick? No,
Dude,
just
I do. Dude, if I have to move this next to XM, I'm gonna die. I might be able to move this one, but not
Be
that
careful.
whole thing.
Be careful.
Let me tell you, I am the worst when it comes to moving statues. Sometimes I am so bad. I don't want to take
God.
shit apart, so I'll just move a whole statue. Like,
yo to
Yeah, no. I've done that before.
oh, I do it all the
Yeah.
time, bro. Like,
And
not
I
a
had-
big one like this. That's not happening. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
quarter scales all day.
Your vision is right, and I know Art has the war tank piece too. Like even though it's all of those batteries, it's really smart done. It's just like boop, and then with the rail gun, it's just a button on the side. You just take the cap off and press it. Like if you had to do batteries, they did it at least not the war tank, but the war. I mean the war tank, not the Hulkbuster. The war tank, they did a very smart job of where they placed them because I could just take the piece off and hit press the button for
so
the battery.
Queens is like that. It's like it's centralized in one location. I think it's on his leg or something, and
Mhm.
you put all the batteries in one spot. I think, from what I remember,
Yeah,
Mm.
it is.
which is convenient.
Pop an arm off Art and hold it next to it.
Mm. Hey
That's-
man, when is
that was from
LBS,
Ledge.
the legendary Beast Hulk gonna ship? I thought
It's
I
gonna
thought
go
it was
up
gonna be shipping, man.
on top. Yeah. It is shipping the gray one. People start getting it.
Yo, X-Men, you read
Yeah.
your omnibuses though? I don't think people read them. I thought they were just for show. Is that not true? Can you confirm or deny that? I thought it was just for
I think omnibus are the ones you should read over. I'd rather take a comic book and get it slabbed than preserve an omnibus because I'd rather read the stories the way that they meant to go when they when they put a bunch of different stories together, you might have one book that's squeezed in there in the story so it can be the continuity is together. So I'd rather read the omnibus straight through.
Yeah, that's what I like that too. Yeah.
Can I slab an iPad? I just slap my
What is
iPad. That's how I read my comics, yo.
Yeah, that's the way to go,
okay.
man.
Like,
That's the way to go.
Like,
yeah.
boop.
And then you
I like
save
this
space.
because when you hit the tiles, it moves you to the next tile.
Yeah.
I do it on like a Kindle.
I can't go back, dude. I still buy the comic, like, but I read them on here. I'll read them on my iPad. Like, I was just reading this. It's just like right here, I got a little stand for it, and it's just like, boop.
It looks like he's coming through your table.
He's coming. Yeah, pause.
Here we go again. Oh my god.
Too much Baldur's Gate.
But yeah, even the paint on NMK is a little bit shinier for the red.
I turned them on for pictures, IO, and then after I take the pictures, I cut them off, and then if I have friends over and they want to see them, I'll pop it on.
I like the bright colors on the NMK. What is it called? NMK?
Dude,
NMK.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Look at the detail on that XM. It's like,
No, I like that. I
dude,
like the
look at the
XM.
detail
I
on
just
that
I like how much the color.
Hey man, that thing far away for you to be talking about detail though.
And that's and that
Like
no
Mike.
that
You can
yo
tell, you can
Fatal
tell.
word is born. That's a great point. From this, look at the arm and the muscles and the way it's ripped right here. Oh, none of it is flat. Like
Right.
look, and there's the variety of textures in just that arm is crazy. Like you can't see it. Like you can't see the difference. Look at the arm and then look at the whole body of the other
no,
one.
I can see the
Hey, I'm
difference.
gonna have to get like Dante.
I can see the
No,
difference.
I don't even have, dude. I don't even have my glasses on from here. The detail, like it's like lumpy. Like you can see pieces.
I just like the
It's not
colors
just
more.
flat. It's not just flat. It's just
all
like
of them, all of them
metal.
was dope. All of them were dope, man. Let's be real.
Yeah. They're all.
They
they're
all
all
that
dope.
XM one looks like it's straight up like
You want it. You trying to get this man
I'm trying to buy that piece. Like I am trying to get that. I ain't spending 4K for it, but if that thing comes north of
I'll
$3,200,
selling for now.
$9.99.
How
Hey.
much are those XM ones selling for now?
Hey, if you live here in Thailand, you would have got
5,400.
that price, no problem.
5,400 on spec right now.
yeah,
Whoa,
54.
how much?
On spec right now, XM.
Oh hell.
Okay. Yo,
Yeah, you
It's
think if I put
a
an offer in on Spec Fiction, I could get it for like
4K.
you get blocked. You get blocked.
You gonna put an offer for 4K?
Ain't happening, son.
You said you want
yo, if I was Spec Fiction, when somebody put an offer in, it'll just a laughing emote just come up. Get the fuck off my site.
the doctor had it for 4K. That's gonna be
The
about
doctor had it. Dr. Mike had it for 4K. That's still a little too much for me personally,
Dr.
but
Mike.
it's a great piece, and I can see why people
What was the
would pay that
original
for it.
price on it?
And I think it was in the twos, right? Twos, close to
Less.
Grand?
Less.
It was less than two, less
Really?
than
Less than
2K.
two.
Yeah.
That was in the days.
Damn.
Them days is over with, baby.
Yeah.
They gonna go out of business before them
Oh, no.
prices go back down.
And
For
but
real.
the fact that you could pose it like that, which would be the way I would pose it, art is
Yeah.
amazing. Like you could, it's a separate. It's like two statues in one right there.
Man, these
Right,
companies
right.
getting away with
I
murder.
love the way that Hulkbuster and the War Tank look together.
That's what I want in my theater room. I already
Right.
got the War Tank, so like if I get the Hulkbuster dude, that'll be like
Oh, he's got the War Machine right, or the guy War Machine right behind Cyclops.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And he has move that Cyclops out the way, please. You ruining.
No. I ain't doing more work on live stream.
I'm just kidding.
Yo, and I was gonna do a poll if you guys want to see me do a review next to XM Hulkbuster, but nah, I'm getting over it. I ain't doing that shit.
Yo,
I'm not
Man,
moving that
don't
Hulkbuster, man.
you got a cart? Don't you got like a table with wheels on it?
No, not just the table, man. I got like heavy duty electric handler thing,
Yeah.
but it's still I still have to actually carry that thing onto it. So yeah.
Critical Master.
I'm
That's
saying
pretty
just
much
roll
what
it
they're
over
doing.
there. Roll a new one over there,
Ah,
bring your
okay,
camera
yeah,
equipment
yeah,
over
yeah,
there
yeah,
and just
yeah,
do
yeah,
the
yeah.
review.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I will say I would say that NMK did a great job with their piece, and you can't get like technically that Hulkbuster doesn't exist anymore. But you see how smooth this one is, and if you do that camera switch real quick like that, it's just like an instant like detail on it. It's not just paint detail. It's just like boom, there. See like that? I can see it from here. I can see it from my house.
And that's
No, you
Queen
can't.
behind you.
Queen Studio represent all you movie piece lovers out there.
Oh, get up in there.
Oh, look, you see that's battle damage where it's not just paint, it's real damage. It's not just little scratches, homie. That shit is ripped in here. There's depth. There's metal bent up and inside you see machinery.
Boy, you must have grew up on Flavor Flav, man. Straight up hype, man.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that quarter scale Iron Man right there, that Iron Man next to the Hulkbuster, I love that pose, man.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his. I don't really like the Captain Morgan pose, but I like it here. I like the way he's got his hand.
Yeah,
out. It works.
Captain
here.
Morgan is the other leg up, and it's sort of like probably hands on the hip, holding up a flag. At least he's blasting. He's like, that's a classic Iron Man pose, actually.
Maybe Yeah, nothing came broken, he's asking,
Nothing came broken. Look at that.
other than me.
Look, Critical Mass said I can see it from LA. That's that detail, homie. You can't fake detail. It's either there or it's not.
All of them good, though.
All right, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a lot of statues from this.
Come
this,
on.
From this group?
NMK, I'm not really that familiar with. I mean, I've had a couple of their pieces before. I forgot what else they did. Yeah, the Magneto on throne, I think, on the Sentinel throne, the big head in the back.
Oh, that one's
Yeah, I think that.
that one dope.
Yeah, Lord Collectible says the concept with Tony coming out the Hulkbuster is fire. Talking about the NMK piece. XM looks better detail wise though.
Right.
Yeah, I do appreciate the NMK concept a lot. But
I
yeah, like,
agree.
and you see, look at the base; it's pretty flat, right? And if you look at the XM one, it's got substance to it.
XM is more realistic
Yeah,
for the base, and I think the base on there is better, even though this one has Ultron on it. But
yeah, I can't
I
even
mean,
see
you
Ultron.
can't
Actually,
really
that
see
ain't that's something I even thought about. I forgot all about Ultron.
yeah. I mean, the paint on the Ultron is
Mhm.
okay. Nothing really to it, but yeah, actually, I do like the simple base like this. It's
Mhm.
easy to handle as well. Like, wow, XM is just so heavy, man.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yo.
Handle this base. bitch.
Oh man, your base is easy to handle. But no, you can't go wrong if you own any one of these pieces, man. I'm jealous of everyone because I want a freaking Hulkbuster Iron Man piece. So I'll continue being on the watch because I think that's gonna
Nah,
be
this
the.
is good. This is really, really special.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm
You,
gonna have.
you the
I'm
type of
gonna
that
enjoy taking photo of this piece later on.
I bet you Fatal will be an awesome soccer coach, any team coach. Everyone gets a medal. Everyone's good.
That's that LeBron James stuff. I don't agree with that.
You know what? Here's a participation trophy for this statue. A participation for this statue. Here's a participation.
That's that
trophy
LeBron
for
stuff,
this.
man. That's them young
I
kids.
tell my kids, yo, you could have tried a little harder there, but next time.
Oh, when
I
was
had
a
a
kid
son
and I
that was
got one, I
5,
was
I'll
like,
block
why are
his
they
shot.
getting one? Wait, everybody's getting one?
No, I was like, no.
The NBA even got that. They do the conference MVPs now when in the playoffs. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Nah, son.
33 inches, Art? I'm guessing.
Nah, about 28 and a half inches. Not too
I'm
bad.
Totally off.
Oh, no. Yeah, 28 and a half inches. The depth is less as well. It's about 23.
So it's about the size of a third scale.
Yeah. I can display this one for sure.
Mhm.
I wasn't even sure about this thing, and then now that I'm seeing it, it looks very impressive.
Yeah. If you just want a Hulkbuster, like not an Iron Man, if you just want the Hulkbuster in all its glory, get that Queen Studio one. Boom, boom. If you want a Hulkbuster like you can't get the XM one, right? So this is a
Every
good.
time-
This is a good.
Every time I watch our channel, Tom Holland head, it looked like it's connected to that.
I
damn
know.
system.
He's like, yo, he got all of his powers. But
I
if all of
can't-
these things were available, I would just pick me personally would get the XM one, hands down.
No,
But it ain't available, so I can't at a
that's-
realistic price.
That look weird, man.
Yo, that's why I'm not a fan of Tom
Ever
Holland.
since you said that,
He get-
Fatal, I'm
Iron
so
Man.
fixated on it now. I can't unsee it.
Oh man,
It's just
yeah,
sitting right
every
on
time
top.
too. Like I remember we were
Every
talking
single
about
time
that
I watch
before,
this,
dude.
man.
Like, yeah.
Tom
All
Holland
right.
head is popping out of that daggone Hulkbuster.
I gotta move to Tom Holland. I'll put Vision there instead, so you can't see that piece of shit.
Art is why mess with art and why I love watching art? Because art can have a piece, and just because he got it doesn't mean he's gonna be like, oh man, I really like it because it is not. He'll tell you he don't like the piece. I remember I was just hitting. I was like trying to be nice about how I really feel about the vision. He was like, I don't like this vision. And he just tore it apart way more than I would have. I was like,
Go
this
ahead,
dude
do a
is real.
giveaway. Give it away, Art.
No, actually, a
Nah,
friend
it
of mine.
completes, like in
might-
the scene,
might
it
be buying
completes his
it.
collection. There we go.
Yeah. It would be nice to have it to complete like all of my life-size busts for Marvel, but
Yeah.
I would
Too
rather-
inconsistent though on these
I would
busts,
rather
man.
sell this and then buy the Black Panther one.
Oh, I
Because
would
I don't
rather
think they can
you
do the
that too,
unmasked
if it
one,
were-
you know?
I got the
like
Black
this.
Panther.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Mbada.
I miss that. It's been a long time since you put the mask on, man.
What
I
are you
know.
doing here?
Well, who's T'Challa's in here?
Upstairs. The mask upstairs.
Oh
Oh,
no,
you
that,
used
that,
it
that,
in the bedroom?
M'Baku.
What are you
M'Baku.
doing? What are you doing here?
It is challenge day.
I,
I mean,
M'Baku,
that Joker sounds just
leader
like
of
just
the
like
Jabari tribe.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
It is mouthful day.
Yeah.
And then you got Art trying to.
Mm-mm.
It is challenge day.
Challenge day.
You say mouthful day?
Is it? It's my food day.
Art said, "Oh, it's mouthful day."
Wow.
Do you got like a? Do
I don't
you
want
got
to
like
be there
a?
for that day. No, I don't. I want to skip that day.
Mm.
And you want to hand over the kingdom to this prince who cannot even keep his own father safe.
Not even his own.
We
father
will
yet.
not have it. I
Tell him,
said
M'Baku.
we will not have it though.
Mm.
I, M'Baku, leader of the Jabari tribe,
How many times did he practice this shit
I accept
In the
the
mirror.
challenge.
in the
Set
shower?
your, set your cake. Set your pie hole.
Dude, we missed that.
I didn't want to picture Fatal in the shower.
Just taking a shower with just the mask on, doing that shit.
Oh man.
Definitely.
Calgon, take me away.
Congratulations, though. It is, man. Like that's the thing. It's like the abundance of riches is a sort of like, yo, when you get more than enough Iron Man, and it just keeps coming. It's just sort of like, how do you handle it? Like, how do you keep it to like this is the piece. Like, do you ever get bored when you have multiple Iron Man, or is just sort of like it completes a
Wait a minute,
shrine?
hold on, man. Do you get bored when you got multiple Iron Man? Then you said because they just keep coming. How do you?
You see me kept trying to turn a different way because I see myself going one and then I just try to dodge it, but I ran into another innuendo.
rephrase
And
it like
then,
this.
and then I ran
You
into
have-
another innuendo.
You have multiple Iron Man in your collection. Now, with that many Iron Man statues, how are you
Okay.
handling all of this?
Thank you. I
see
need
how
you to
it-
be my articulation coach.
Yeah,
This man, you
yeah.
got all
'cause
these
the way,
Iron
the
Man
way
in
Crip
here,
says
and
is
they
like,
just
so you
keep
got a
coming.
bunch of dudes
How you
there.
gonna
How
handle
Yo, you got all of these Iron Men.
You got all these Iron Mans.
Nah.
I didn't say men's.
Hey yo,
You got all
anyhow,
these Iron Men's.
Look at all these Iron Mans and they just keep coming. How you handling it?
This is when the show needs Rashid. Pause. Time out, yo. Hold on.
Hey, but
yeah, how do you handle all those Iron Men?
Anyway, I don't get bored with Iron Man because they all have different suits. It's not like I have only Mark 50 or like a certain look to Iron Man.
It's
So,
like those. It's like those
I don't
Batman
get bored at
dudes.
all.
Yeah.
Y'all can have all of the Batman.
Man, I can tell you, looking at Queen and that one together, though, the colors are totally different.
That's what I'm saying. I like those colors, how they pop like
Very
that.
different. I mean, Vision look like a black face right now, man.
That's what I was trying to say, but I didn't want to say it. Thank you. Thank you for saying it. 'Cause I don't.
Hey, man, bring that. You should bring that Vision up since we've been talking.
I can't hold it though. I mean,
Because when I saw
That fool looked like Sambo.
oh wow.
oh my god,
I'm just saying, there's other paint shades out there. They could have chose from a whole
and it's
bunch
not
of
silicone, so it's not like talcum powder
No.
don't do anything.
No.
nope.
Hey, but you know what you could do? You could do
got
the
a
opposite
burgundy
of.
tone to it.
Yeah. Would you consider getting it painted since it's not silicone?
Nope.
You
Not
saw
worth
it
it.
in real life, right, Fatal?
I have it.
Oh, you have it?
Oh man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it.
Fatal will not say an unkind thing about that piece. would
No,
you,
no,
Fatal?
I ain't. I'm not gonna trip. I just glanced at it and it's boxed right now.
Oh, you didn't take it out yet.
There's time to sell it as Minty
You
knew.
didn't take it out yet. You didn't take that shit out. Fatal, how many things you got boxed that you haven't taken out and looked at it yet?
Hey man, I can do unboxings for years, player.
Hallelujah! It's raining Iron Mans.
I just got some boxes on display. He's like, check
Man,
out this
dude.
stuff.
Dude, this box take up more space than anything, you know?
It's Titty Day. Says Critical Mass.
Y'all funny.
Man.
I was thinking
you
the
can pick my
same thing,
brain
but
when-
if you were
after
to
the
get
show,
for a
Art.
crackhead price, then I'll get it. LOL. That XM is 4K. That's what I'm talking about. Your Vision at XM.
Yeah,
is
4K is not bad though. But the shipping is gonna hurt.
Somebody posted a comment saying they got this for $2,500.
Which
This.
one?
This
Yeah,
I think
just by itself, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's got the digital deluxe version. Comes with all of the bonuses.
Bonus.
Pre-order bonuses.
D-
Bonus.
I thought I saw
Yeah.
somebody saying they got it for $2,500, but I don't know. Is that did it come with just without the other bust or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay.
That makes
What
more
do
sense.
What do you feel about the statue behind you, Adam? That it has the moniker attached to it, DX bonus. What do you?
Bonus.
How does that make you feel as a collector?
Yeah. Are you still playing co-op Baldur's Gate with Flankster?
Oh
that
my God.
Hey, so I canceled a few pieces at Prime One, and I reached out to them. They said if you reorder, it, we'll give you the NRD back towards it. And
Okay.
it was like I had a Jungle Hunter. I pushed it back because I don't want to even get it shipped right now because I want to get all my shelving together, right?
Mhm.
So I looked and it was way less. I said, except that Jungle Hunter. Leave that alone. Don't touch it.
Don't touch that.
I don't
jungle
think I'll
hunter.
ever sell this statue behind me ever.
I'll give you
That's the only
5,000 for it
one
right
that I
now.
need though.
You
Because
can have
that's
it.
the only really movie. Like out of all of the Predators,
Damn it! I just made a contracted blood pack. I gotta
the
pay
Jungle
for
Hunter
it.
is the original. So there's no need for me to have another one in my collection. All I need is a good Arnold Schwarzenegger counterpart.
Let me
That
tell
sounds
you,
like a
this-
fake collector right
This jungle hunter right here,
there. Real
man,
collector
is
get 'em
like
all.
this. I'm telling you, this is one of the best. Even if I didn't like Predators, this is one of the best statues I've ever seen in my life.
But there's statues that you could just tell that, like, just that jungle hunter behind you is immaculate.
Mhm.
It's brimming with detail, like from everything in depth, and that's all I like. Like I don't, me personally, don't like a flat statue. Like it needs to be like bump mapped. And
Honestly, this thing's got
when it gets to a certain price point, it needs to be.
Adam, they do a 1-3 Blitzway Dutch. Prime 1. You grabbing that to go with it, right?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because them Terminators they doing right now.
I'm
they
grabbing
look
those
great.
too. Those are
That
those Terminators. That what you just said. That
I
is
don't understand why
exactly
we
where I
don't
need to
have a
be.
Dutch that go with
The
this.
aliens, the Predators, and the Terminators.
Did you get Ripley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she gonna size well with that new one you got?
No, they're
You
not
don't
the
think
same
so?
scale. Yeah. So if it was the same scale, the Rogue alien would be ginormous.
Okay.
The
Adam.
Rogue alien was made to or manufactured to basically take out xenomorphs and battle the
So
Queen.
which one? What they
specifically.
selling right now that'll match up with her?
The Ripley.
Yeah.
Nothing.
They got some to say
They got
quarter
they
scale.
got the Prime 1 Alien Warrior that came out. The Flankster did. He had one and he unboxed it. I was gonna get it too, but I didn't.
Shout out
end
to
up getting it.
Jupiter.
See, I just want something to go with Ripley.
XM, the one that I had over here. There's nothing on my shelves over here anymore. The one that I had over here, I don't know if you saw it. I did a unboxing of an XM Alien.
Yeah.
I think that would match up because it's a little bit smaller. It's a third scale, but it's a little bit smaller. I think that would look pretty good.
Or her next to that bust,
Which bus you talking about?
the Queen Studios. I'm surprised you didn't go in on
Buster.
Oh man,
the life size.
No, I'm trying to stay away from. I don't collect bus, so I'm trying to. I'm
That
trying to
would've been
stay
the
within
one to
my.
have.
Yeah.
That one.
You know who taught me how to really stay within my lines, just watching him and listening to him, is Shane. Shane, he's got really strong discipline with his lines, and I'm learning more from him. And I'm being dead serious. Because I'll start going this way, bro.
I seen you going dipping in that Star Wars. I know
Yeah.
that Ahsoka hype might get you going a little bit too.
I'm unboxing
We'll
that
see.
Ahsoka Tuesday.
I got an Ahsoka premium format. I think it's awesome. I love it.
That's what I'm unboxing.
So
Here's the thing, though. Now I'm looking at these damn NYC ships, and I'm like, "Fuck, man! These
I
things
know they look beautiful. They look
They
beautiful.
got
They should stick to the ships though, because I don't know about that
that Mace
that Mace
Windu.
Windu.
I was talking. Yeah, I don't like that one. I think I said that on my last live, but they got the Millennium Falcon coming out pretty soon. NYC, I think at the end of the year.
What's the
And,
scale on that? 110, 120?
Shit, I don't know. I know it's probably going to be big. I don't know a lot about it, but
What if Jazz Inc. did a 1/6 scale Millennium? He did the cockpit. What if he did a 1/6 scale Millennium Falcon, bro?
If I had this room still, yeah, I'd probably do it. But like, I don't know. That's big as shit, bro.
Yeah, you'll get some. I have him.
I don't even think I would get that. That would be ginormous.
That's
Man,
one of
could you
those,
imagine having
put 'em in
that-
your wall.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. It's going to be big and enlarged.
Yeah.
So Adam, quick question for you.
Yep.
J&D does a Vasquez, Hicks and Hudson to go with your alien.
cool.
I mean, your aliens.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd be down with that.
I would love to see them do
Bishop,
some
I would
stuff like
to see
that.
I would like to see a bishop.
A bishop, like yeah,
like a
That's right.
not mutilated, like a messed up kind of bishop, and maybe a regular. You know?
I would love to get a Vasquez, a Hicks and Hudson.
Vasquez
and
would
then-
sell. I for alien fans, and you put a low yes, I think a Vasquez would sell out.
Yeah. And I'm not just saying J&D, like if I was doing movie pieces, that would have, and if those were available,
Listen,
those
if
would've
Prime
got me
1 would
into it.
continue the quarter scale line of the alien characters,
Yeah, the
like
one like they already did Ripley.
yeah,
Like-
they do
like in Ripley scale?
and do the
Build out the commando team from Aliens.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Oh,
Space Marines.
I want a Space Marine soldier like that. That'd be cool. You know,
Yeah.
with the attachment that they had on their hip when they were running with their
Dude.
gun. You know what I'm talking about?
And that's the thing. Like those are like for me are the birth of Space Marines and like Doom and all of that stuff. Even though like they actually had Warhammer 40K stuff too, but like that was like the traditional modernized Space Marine. So I would love for them to capture those guys again.
You know what I like though? I like the fact that we're all collecting different things and we just kind of look at each other's stuff. So it's like Art's got all his like, because I love Iron Man. Iron Man's the shit, right?
I love Iron Man.
So like I like all the Iron Man stuff, and then but I like coming back to my Aliens and Predator and But I'm actually selling some stuff to try to stay within my lines more, like the Jin Sakai that I had from Ghost of Tsushima. I love that thing. Me and my wife actually both love that thing, but it's like it might not make the move because we don't. It's not in the lines.
You got a theme now.
I'm trying to make it. I want it to look very. I want it to look like it goes together. Yeah. I think if you just collect a bunch of stuff, you could still do that, but you got to make it look right. So
separate it.
So that's what I do with walls. Like each wall is a theme. So this Transformer, that wall X-Men, and then in the other room is my Avengers. And so like I still got my variety. It's just that they're themed out. So like when you see it, it's like, oh, there's the Transformers, and then there's the X-Men, and then there's the Avengers.
Oh, Double D, yeah. Thinking about building a 3rd scale power loader and Ripley.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Man.
I made a 1/3 scale Ripley, put in her in the spacesuit. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Yo, his name is Custom Build. So yo, if you got any pictures of you doing that,
the problem with alien statues is most of them are non-scale. So it's hard to like match up alien statues with other alien statues.
I love the Iron Man. He did say.
All I need is really one alien piece. I did like that bust a lot. I love that movie back in the day.
The problem that fatal was for me is like I said it. I was like, all I need is one Transformer piece. I just need Soundwave. He's my favorite.
Yep. And look at him.
That thing came in. I said, I can't just have Soundwave. I need to find Optimus.
That's different.
I need to find.
But I mean, that's different because there's so many different Transformers. But for me, if I can get the original Alien and pair it with Ripley, and I can get the original Predator and pair it with Dutch, that's enough for me for that type of collection because that's the iconic movie that I liked. I do like all these Transformers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is a rabbit hole. Just like Ninja Turtles, you got to get all 4
That's
turtles.
why I'm staying away from Ninja Turtles, dude. I love Ninja Turtles. So I just like,
you got to get.
Art, do you like any aliens or predators?
Peace, Double D.
Nope.
No.
Don't care for them.
No. Not into it, huh?
No. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's like I was talking on my show the other day. Like, man, you can't have everything, man. And I was looking at that Alita bus, and I can tell you this: that bus looks amazing.
Yeah,
but I haven't even watched the movie yet.
Don't buy it then. Don't buy it.
So you got it because of the hype, right?
Did you get it already?
No. I didn't.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't buy it if you don't have it. Now, maybe if you watch the movie and you got more of an attachment to it, I think
that's the restraint that I need to have.
But I think you would at least
figure though. I did get the 6 scale figure because I was like, this only costing me about $180. I ain't tripping.
Let me tell you the difference though. So like when you buy a statue because you just like it, because I've done that in the past. I saw and I put the statue up on the shelf and I was like, man, it still looks badass. You know what I mean? And then I watched something that correlated to it. I appreciated it so much more. So
right.
That can happen.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like I got the Alita bust not because I love the movie so much, but
it just looked good.
It just looked that good. It's like a piece of art more than the character itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even have to like the movie, but if it come out that good,
that's like Predator movies. They're fucking garbage. This is like a lot of the Predator movies.
If I collect like that though, Art, I'm already all over the place. If I collect, I have to find some place where I gotta stop myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I'm not attached, really, if I can get rid of everything I'm not really attached to, I think that
I agree, McFly.
For me. You know what I'm saying?
You could just collect DC, and you got so many options just with DC, man.
I'm with McFly. I love the Alita movie, but I wouldn't buy the piece from it, even though I love the movie. And I love the movie.
It was this samurai king monkey. I think it was called Indignation. It was a statue that was a quarter scale, and it's still being sold in bronze for about $3,000. But the regular version was about $800, and I just thought that piece was so dope. Don't know nothing about the story, and I wanted that piece. It sold out everywhere, right? That's like a piece that I would probably get. It would be like a one-off and be like, "Who is that?" I'll be like, "Man, I don't know, but it's this
It's Monkey King, baby.
Monkey
Monkey
King
King.
look cold,
Yeah.
man." That
Yeah, I know that story. I've seen it. There's
It's-
a lot of cartoons that came out about it and movie
Yeah.
as well, but the movie sucked.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like I bought that One Punch Man life-size bust. That's the only One Punch Man in my entire collection. I got the autograph from the voice actor, but I loved when I binge watched One Punch Man. I was like, "Oh, this is fun."
Is it good? I wanted to start watching that, but I haven't watched it. Right now, I'm watching Invincible.
That's
the-
really good. Invincible.
And I-
is
and
good.
I'm like, let me
second
try it out. The
season's
guy,
coming out.
yeah. Well, I looked at it and I didn't know anything about it. Then I was like, this guy looks kind of goofy, man. It's like a fake ass superhero. And then I started watching. I was like, damn, this shit's good.
And
bro.
it's exactly that, because what happens is it makes you think it's just like a carbon copy of
Yeah,
Justice
yeah,
League,
yeah.
and then it gets into
Yeah.
what it is, and you're like,
But now I'm like,
Crazy.
now I'm
Yeah.
trying to have restraint and not buying like a custom Invincible statue because I think
Yeah.
he's so cool now.
Yeah.
So, and there's a badass one coming out where he's all bloody and stuff. Like he's
Mhm.
got.
Yep.
Did you see that one?
Yeah,
Yep.
Invincible versus Omni-Man, right?
It's not versus Omni-Man. He was.
No, I'm just
fighting
saying,
the
that's-
alien.
Those are the
Omni-
two you can have
Omni-Man.
with each other. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming out in Mortal Kombat, by the way.
boys is
Yeah,
very
but you know what's
popular.
crazy about like these new characters, like you got the boys, then you got Omni-Man, Invincible, and people, oh man, there'll be Superman. Stop. I'm gonna stop having this conversation. If it wasn't for Superman, they wouldn't even exist. Like I saw Thor at his maximum power against Superman in this one group, and I said, Superman. I said Thor ain't pulling planets, baby.
But I
You
don't
have-
get you, because you said Batman could beat Superman.
Thor ain't that smart, man.
In fact,
Thor ain't that smart.
you
Oh,
Batman
shit.
people be killing me. I can't
Don't worry
take
about all
y'all.
that. Don't worry about that.
Bro,
I
honestly,
like.
Batman right now. Okay.
He's like, don't worry about. These fools be like, yo, gods
They
with
said-
powers,
He said
with
Superman,
technology so beyond
was
Earth, y'all can't mess with Superman.
Superman
But can Batman be Superman? Well, that's different. What?
As long as he
I don't even want to hear that.
enough time
With
to
prep
study your
time.
ass.
With
You
prep
can't-
time.
Hey,
I
man,
don't
Look at me.
understand when people say that Superman can beat, or what? Excuse me, that Batman can beat Superman. In real life, I'm just thinking logically. He
Yeah.
would like zoom to him, grab his head, and smush it, bro. Like
That
just,
one writer did
just
that
like
damn
before-
thing, and
before
now
his head
everybody,
would explode,
now
so I
Batman
don't
could beat everybody.
But before Superman even get in the fight with Batman, he already doing something before he even come to the fight.
no man.
That's
Superman's
how
showing
he
up
ended
at the
up.
house.
Come on,
He's
Fatal.
busting
You're
through the
better
wall.
than this.
He's gonna
He beat him
grab
already.
Batman.
So
Yo.
we having a discussion that already happened. It
I
happened
know.
in the comics. He beat
Hey,
him.
how about all right? So Squirrel
with
Girl,
it.
Squirrel Girl
Deal
could beat
with it.
Superman too, right?
Dude.
Because Squirrel Girl beats everybody.
Nah.
But here's the thing, right?
Yeah,
Like
boom.
Superman's way too nice of a guy.
Yeah,
if
there you
he
go.
was
Boy
like
got
an
a GED.
Omni-Man, then it's over.
Oh,
from
it's
the
Omni
door.
Man stomped that
Everybody's
dude.
in danger.
Omni-Man ain't stomping Superman.
Yo, but yeah, it's
Nah,
always
but
it's
them fun. They'll be
Oh,
fun,
got a
man.
GED
Just
guy.
like you know, you got Buck thinking that them little anime babies can beat Superman.
Dog got a GED.
Ooh.
Fatal.
Hey,
Nice,
Nelson, congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
That's an
Come
awesome
on.
piece.
That was the one you
Ooh,
were talking
nice,
about, right,
Nelson.
Art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
If I want a name or statue, would be that one for sure.
Who's making it?
I don't even know. It's custom.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that custom Black Panther with all them swap outs and the two bases?
Yeah. It's
I
okay.
love it. I like it, man. I like
I
the
just
one
like-
with the face
yeah, I
painting and the mouth open, the Rowan portrait.
I would rather have like the different base, not the one with the panther or the rock. I like that more modern
Yeah.
with
If
technology.
You get
base.
both of those bases with that statue, which is
Fair. I want to see
cool.
some of your reviews, man. You got a lot of cool stuff in there that I want to spot, man. I want to look at.
yeah. So I'm almost done with my office that I painted out while I was on vacation.
Mhm.
But I just got hurt. I was gonna finish it, but my body was aching, so I'm like, you know what? I'll finish it next week.
Critical Mass is a freak.
Yeah, but yeah, when I get that office, that's when I'm gonna start doing my unboxings and reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. It's coming along, man. Coming along.
With her little tail critical.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have stuff like in boxes probably for a while, just because the next place is just a temporary place. So.
Oh man, that's.
I wish you the best of luck with your move, man. I know it's always challenging, especially when you have.
The good news is like I think house shopping is actually pretty fun, but
your vision. Do you think he could beat everybody too? Or your vision?
Everybody.
Do you think Batman could beat everybody?
Hey,
I love Batman.
Hey, you know who he gonna start with?
I don't think he can beat everybody.
If Batman wanted to destroy the entire DCU, you know who he's starting with?
He is probably starting with himself because he knows he's the biggest threat.
No, he gonna start with you. So you
with me?
So you can't tell the writers to write it another way.
Damn writers! I absolutely love Batman, dude. I just don't think he could beat everybody.
All right,
when Batman beats Superman. See, but in canon, we already seen Batman win. So it's like,
but like honestly though, like honestly,
and the thing is honestly in comics.
Dude, not in comics, like in real life. Like
that's what I'm talking about. Real life, yeah,
no real life, man.
Yo, one comic book writer decided to have freaking Green Arrow shoot a kryptonite arrow at Superman.
Hey, Justice Buster wiping all them.
Let's take kryptonite out of it. Could he still? If it's a fair fight. And they take kryptonite out of it.
Wait, no. You can have kryptonite.
You could have kryptonite?
You can. Yeah, of course. But
then anybody could be Superman. He got the biggest weakness of the planet. Find some crack rock, bring it to him, and he's like,
dude, do you know how many type of kryptonites there are? You know that fucking pink kryptonite that
I know.
Superman gay?
Yo!
That's serious, yo.
But he wanted to sniff that pink kryptonite. He was looking for it all over to find it.
That's like so hard to find, man. He's all the way up in that ass.
He got a whole cave of pink kryptonite. He goes there on the weekends to dance.
You know the crazy thing about kryptonite is
you
have to be close to him. You have to be able to get close to Superman.
Yeah,
because he can just laser vision you.
It don't matter. I've seen people shoot it. I've seen people make it a smoke field. I've seen people make it. I've seen people make him eat it. Like he's so susceptible
Superman
to
beat the spinach out of Popeye, man.
Yo, remember the Superman movie with Kevin Spacey? He just shanked him with kryptonite. He just shanked him with kryptonite. Like anybody could beat Superman with this kryptonite logic, dude. Like makes no sense,
man.
I would tattoo that shit right on my pelvis,
yo,
and it'd be like, "Yo, it's bat time, son."
Everybody in this chat, yo, Double D, Critical Mass, Your Vision, Buttons, all y'all could beat Superman. All y'all need to do is just whatever type of kryptonite you get, find it, put it in a hoodie, put it on some fist.
He gonna blow that kryptonite out their hand from 30 yards.
Yo, I'm rubbing that kryptonite on me. I'm like gonna make it like a material like Dutch did and put it all over my face like mud. And I'm just gonna walk up to Superman like what? He's gonna be like, yo, please don't. I know you. I can smell the kryptonite for you. Like, back up, Superman. Get on your knees, punk Superman.
Hey, let's
easy.
Back to that Justice Buster suit, right? You know Superman tore that shit apart, right?
Really? I didn't read that run. But man, so
it's still a nice piece though.
It is, especially how you have it displayed. I like how you had it displayed on that pedestal thing. I think you had it encased in something. It was really nice. Really nice.
The thing about Batman, he just got the best.
That's right. I'll oil up in some kryptonite, son. I'll just be like, yo.
I know what you're thinking. Don't even go there.
I seen the line. I walked to it. I backed up.
You gonna Tom Holland Superman.
Yo, Zendaya gonna be like, he is
Superman gonna be against the wall.
Yo, where's my brother Rashid when you need him?
That kryptonite.
Yo, Devastator. Devastator.
Tom Holland should not have took that role, bro.
Hey, that's your Spider-Man, man.
No, it ain't. Toby always been my Spider-Man, brother.
Toby represent.
You guys think Tom Holland was a terrible Spider-Man?
I don't not him as an actor or him playing the role as a Spider-Man who was dependent too much on Stark technology. That's,
in the suit, he cool. You know what I'm saying? But
see, I was the opposite. I didn't like
I like Toby Peter Parker best, hands down.
Yeah, because there was a lot of local Spider-Man to me is acrobats and locomotion, and there was bit like, they built scenes where he was in a park where he couldn't really swing, and some of the best parts of even the movies is him like freaking locomotioning and spinning and swinging through the city, and there's not a lot of that in these movies. Not a lot of the acrobatics. You'll see it here and there, but the best captured him in the MCU so far was Civil War, and they never captured that again for me. Like as far as like what makes Spider-Man Spider, like the quips and the way he was just like, who is this kid when he was beating up Falcon and Winter Soldier and stuff like that. That was great, but I don't think he captured that in his movies, in his solo movies. It was like, I got the Stark glasses and about the Stark glasses, and then I got the iron suit and it's about the iron suit, and it was like they were grooming him to be the next Tony Stark. And I'm like,
people want Toby to do a part 4 of his own movie now.
Yeah, but
don't
man,
take certain roles, kids. Don't money ain't everything.
Hey, he's an auteur.
Yeah, okay.
He was getting into the role.
He did that role because his dad did a role with 2 dudes.
He went into the role deep.
I'll show you.
Deep cover.
You gonna do one with 2 dudes? I'm gonna
let that man work. Let that man work. It's hard out here for these actors.
No, it ain't hard for him. This man getting all kind of money. He getting all kind of money.
He's a starving artist.
Yeah, okay.
They're on strike right now.
That man got $20 million in the bank liquid. He ain't need to do
that's in their money.
That movie ain't gonna make no money either.
Are you guys watching the Blue Beetle?
I saw it.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was fun. You know what? I ain't gonna front though. I'm kind of
like Flash though too, so I lost every respect.
Flash was decent. The CGI was horrible, but I thought the storyline was pretty good.
Yeah, it's good, but except the CG just
CGI was horrible. But
painful to watch.
I thought that
CGI wasn't good.
Oh my God,
the CGI was the worst part about it.
There was nothing really good about it.
What do you mean when it wasn't good? It just didn't look good, or it looked like
it was fake.
Yo, here was the plot, Adam. Adam, the plot is okay. They kill his mother just like they did in the CW, and it's his origin, right? So this is the Flash, and instead of saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna go back. I got this opportunity to go back in time and found out who killed my mom. I'm gonna move this can of tomato sauce, and that should change everything back." And then he just moving cans of tomato sauce.
He's trying to prevent his mother from getting killed.
Find out who killed them, and then kill that motherfucker. So move the tomato sauce.
Is that what the comics do?
Yo. Because they didn't do it. It wasn't what's his name, the Reverse Flash, Arthur Thorne. It was him about that. So like, when you have a movie and the audience know who it is, but they're not showing who it is because they're hoping they get a sequel.
But they only
people don't know who it is and who did it, so they avoided that and expect the audience to know why they did it. So they moving cans of tomatoes out.
But you know why they did it? Because they didn't want to have another part. They want to end it. So if they would have did that, then.
But that doesn't make the movie good. Like that's the thing. Like those are the decisions that don't make because you leave holes, and some more holes is like. I don't think Clooney is a loved and revered Batman. So ending it with that is just sort of like I know, right? And then on top of that,
they want this is James Gunn. That was all him. Because he wanted to erase everybody.
No. That wasn't. Show me an article where it says he did it. No.
Because they already shot the scene. Ben Affleck was going to be in the scene.
Yeah, I know they had all of that shot.
To kill the DCEU, and if he would have brought back Ben right there, you can't kill it.
So you think? So you think if Ben came out, that would have made that movie much better?
No, the decisions what they pulled out of the movie would have made the movie better. But James Gunn is sabotaging it, and I guarantee you that his whole DCU world about to flop.
The only thing I can't predict the future. So if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But what I could say though,
Blue Beetle is the start. Now he backtracking because it's not doing that well. That
But
dude,
none of the DC movies doing well lately, my brother.
yeah, because
This Blue Beetle was the second best DC movie this year.
no, Blue Beetle.
Yeah,
made
Blue
25
Beetle
million.
made more than Shazam, Fury of the Gods. It made more than Black
It didn't make
Adam.
more-
It made
Well,
more
it
than
didn't.
Flash.
No, Black Adam had a $67 million.
You can look it up.
I can
Google
look
is
it up.
Google is free. Snyder's want to make a Gears of War movie. That
I can look it up.
would be dope.
Blue Beetle didn't make more than Black Adam in the opening week.
The opening weekend. See who's making more money right now.
I can guarantee it.
Go ahead.
Black Adam opening
Go
week.
ahead.
That's what you
You
want.
got the power in the palm of your hands.
Black Adam opening week.
You got the power. You got the touch.
$67 million.
Okay, how much was
Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle opening week.
None of them made
I
money,
gotta
right?
watch
Yeah.
the second part to Ahsoka.
Oh, so me too. I did the first part.
25 million.
Woo!
It made $42 million less than Black Adam in the opening week.
So
And
they
they
like
didn't even pump Black Adam. The
that-
Rock was the only one that pumped it. And it
So
still
what's
made
going
almost
on with
100
all of those movies, man? How come they're making so little money?
because they
Double
want
D said,
James Gunn.
Dang, you guys still on? I'm back.
Welcome back, Double D.
Guys, actually, I gotta
Batman
get out
can
of here.
be.
I gotta get out of here. I'll let you guys go, man. I gotta get to work tomorrow.
All right, Adam. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah,
man,
Adam, it's always fun.
Oh, you put a poll up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, dude. They're only 13 vote though. I mean, that's kind of weak. But yeah, but 69 to 30. That's
Yeah.
weird, isn't it? 69 to 30.
That's a pretty big whooping though. That's a C minus.
Like, yeah, see Batman win this battle. Your vision, I see it. The community has spoken. The art statue community has spoken. Hey, no, but on the real,
Christian Bale
I-
is Flash.
Mhm.
They wanted to cast him as Flash.
No. He
No,
was
no,
going to
no,
be
no.
the
Oh, he
end, but he
refused to be in
refused it.
Flash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody want to be
Why?
associated.
Do you know
with
why though?
James Gunn sabotaging it.
these. Yo, oh, James Gunn sabotaging it.
Yes, he don't want it to do well because he want to get rid of all them characters.
Would you say James Gunn sabotaged all the other DC movies who didn't make any money neither before James Gunn even had like
Well,
saying any of it?
The
He
Justice League
sabotaged
made a
everything.
lot of money for HBO Max. Made a lot of money,
they-
and it
they
was the
made a
most
lot of
tweeted. It was the most tweeted about movie in history,
I love Zack
Twitter been
Snyder,
out.
Snyderverse,
and it was
but-
great, right?
Yeah.
So they should have let him finish his vision and left left
But
their
did
fingers out.
James Gunn told them he couldn't do it?
No, well, the management that fired him, that hired James Gunn, told him he couldn't do it.
No, because it was the other writers who got him. Who was it? Hamada and them was there before. The new
Yeah,
dude-
but I'm talking about Brass now. Who
I don't know, because it's like arguing over like. Ultimately, I think what we both want is just to see dope DC movies, right? And I just don't think that we're there with none of it.
It's just
Zack
too
Snyder
late.
had like I love Man of Steel. It's one of my favorite DC movies.
there you go.
And I love Snyder Cut. I didn't like Batman v Superman all that much, even though there's a lot of scenes that I will watch over and over, like in scenes. But as a cohesive movie, I didn't really think that gelled. But the Snyder Cut of Justice League was amazing. I actually really, really, really loved
And,
that
and
movie.
that's the problem with Warner Brothers. They like to get involved too much with people who made movies like 300. Leave that man alone. Let him do what he do, because he's good at it. And they want to put their spin on everything, and they messing it up. It's not DC Comics. It's Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers is a disaster. Like that's what I mean. I think the way the DC movies are affecting a lot of why a lot of DC statues and Marvel statues now, because Marvel hasn't been doing really that great either.
And Marvel, they bombing because they want to push certain agendas and narratives and all these things instead of just sticking to a storyline that we know from the comics and putting it on the screen.
Yo, that Rebel Moon looks amazing. That trailer.
Where the
I already know that thing. I already seen that trailer, and I'm more excited. That gives me more Star Wars and Mass Effect vibes, like true sci-fi vibes, than anything Disney put out for Star Wars, dude.
And if he get Gears of War,
Yo, that'd be crazy if he does do Gears of War. I think Gears of War is, and I worked on Gears of War, like all of the games except for part 1. I think if they would have done it at that time, but it couldn't be like the studios getting involved. It would have had to be someone who really truly understand and had the vision of and understood what Gears was about. If they were to do it at that time when Gears was hot, it's crazy because I love Gears. Gears is just not hot anymore right now. They need a new game. They need a game to come out that when like people were running home, play it after work, after school. Everybody was talking about it. It was in a zeitgeist. That's not happening right now. So it's like a lot of, like a lot of old heads say they want something, and then all of the new people like X-Men fans. A lot of people don't know X-Men from the animated series. When you go talk to them, ask them, their X-Men is Fox X-Men. Like these kids that grew up the same when everybody thought Michael Keaton was gonna save the Flash because Michael Keaton was in there. Their Batman was Christian Bale, you know what I mean? So like nobody really even these new kids haven't even seen a lot of this stuff that us old, like people like my age, is like nostalgic for it. So it's like you got to make that current again first, and once it's current again and people talking about it, that's when you can strike again with like a movies or another IP for it.
Yeah, but that punching the reset button every 5 years, that stuff never gonna work because people not gonna get used to the.
Nobody takes DC serious with movies right now. Like not me. Like what? Why would I go see Blue Beetle? Right? There's no reason for me to go see Blue Beetle right now.
Well, I mean, a lot of these superhero movies has been bombing though because Marvel's ain't been that great. I
agree.
I think Galaxy was decent. I
love Guardians of the Galaxy. To me was amazing.
Yeah, but that's like the last thing they did good in the last 3 years.
Who directed that movie again, Fader?
Yeah, that was the last. That was the only thing James Gunn ever did that was good though.
Oh wait, you didn't like Suicide Squad? You didn't like the Suicide Squad?
It was decent. Suicide Squad could have been a lot.
You told me you really liked it.
It was slapstick comedy, fun, But was it like the greatest movie in the world?
No.
Yeah.
I don't get caught up, but like I just like when a movie comes out, if it's good, I don't get up on the
James Gunn done that was more successful than Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians is what he did. He made but what he did was take characters that were like C tier and brought them up there in the same conversations as like the Avengers and all of that stuff. It makes, you know what I mean? It's pop culture now. He created a whole nother trilogy and characters that are in the zeitgeist.
But look what, but it only works for them because when they tried to bring that mentality over to Thor, it sucked.
But that wasn't him who did that. Like
I'm
that's
saying,
other people that
I'm
tried
saying
to
that only works for those characters in that movie because when you brought that mentality to Thor, that last Thor movie was so horrible. I wanted. It
was probably my worst movie ever because Thor is one of my favorite characters. So watching that movie, I have a disdain for it. Like I dislike that movie with a passion.
Really?
Yeah, but
that bad.
Yeah, Thor is one of the worst movies I ever seen.
Yeah.
Besides The Last Jedi. Both of those. People look at me and they don't know I'm such a huge Star Wars fan. You don't hear me talk about Star Wars much. You know what I mean? Because to me they ruined it, and so I don't want to spit and pee in what people enjoy. So I just like y'all. If y'all enjoy the Star Wars stuff now, enjoy it. But it ain't for me because I think it's like it never grew up with me. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like I'm pretty much done with Star Wars. I'll watch Ahsoka to see if I like it because I like the Jedi and the Sith part of it. All of this other side stuff or Mandalorian, all of this stuff is just sort of like that's not. If they were going to do a Mandalorian, it would be in the streets of Coruscant dealing with the spice trade and all of the smugglers and bounty hunting like on an urban setting and stuff like that. And then, go a little more, spread out a little bit. But escorting this dude, little baby Yoda, for 3 seasons.
Season 1.
Fuck that shit.
Season 1 was so dope, and then it just got worse.
because you think that was it, and then it was like, okay, now we're gonna get into some other stuff. You could explore Mandalore and do all of that stuff, but when the core of it is always escorting this child, and then they did the same with Obi. I tried to watch Obi, and it had a few good fighting scenes in there, but the escort and Leia, I see a formula, and they keep doing that formula over and over, and it's just like people flock to it. But like, yeah, I'm not there for Star Wars right now. I want a Knights of the Old Republic. Like a lot of the video game stuff does. Like almost every video game that did their own unique story in Star Wars was better than anything that they did in this last trilogy. Whether you're talking about the recent Star Wars games that, what was the studio who did that? The same people who did Titanfall, the Survivor series. That was amazing. Like the old school Jedi Academy. Yeah, exactly. Like all of this stuff is just better writing, better characters. So for me, it's just like, I would love for Star Wars should be my favorite shit right now. I should have a whole room filled with Star Wars shit. New Star Wars stuff.
Go front though. Ahsoka started off pretty good.
I think it started off okay. I'm not all the way on board yet. I didn't see part 2. It's like those every time I watch it and a lightsaber stabs somebody, they never die. Like it's just like with River, with the chick for the last one, she didn't die. Lightsabers should be like, yo, if you get hit or touch with this thing, you're done. It's just like, nah.
But people have gotten their arms cut off and stuff like that
but not impaled and freaking. People are getting I should have known because Vader got chopped up with no legs, no arms, came back. But that's Vader. Vader's badass. I'll never say an unkind word about Vader.
But if you're a Jedi and you get stabbed, you got a little bit more leeway than if you're just because Jedis, they got superpowers. I mean, when you choking people from 15 feet away, I mean, I with your hands.
I don't know. I would like it to be lethal. I just there's no threat of. What's the threat then? Like if they could, even superheroes, there's rules. Like when you can set the rules up to where you know what a lightsaber is capable of. When it's blurry, then the writers could say whatever. You know what I mean? But if you know the rules of a lore or of a system, of a world, then you know what the threats are, and you know like, oh shit, if this dude gets stabbed with this because this weapon is supposed to be this thing that melts your innards instantly and all of your organs, it should leave you to the point where it's like, oh damn, how are they gonna recover? So every time when you keep using it and killing some or give the fake threat of like, oh, somebody's dead, you get immune to it because they do it so much, right? So if they did it in every single series and every single movie, they went right into that part 2 on the thumbnail of the second part. The person was alive, like just like in the thumbnail. You didn't even get this. I didn't even get to see how they recovered it. I'm just part 2, and it's like, oh, dude, there it is.
You know, I mean, you can't take fiction literally, right? You know what I mean?
No, you can't. But like, there's believable things you do in it. Like, it's all about the world setting. Like, if there is no rules in a way where you cannot feel like there's a threat, then I'm bored. Like Game of Thrones was something when the first 4 seasons of that came out, they broke all of the rules and you never knew what was going. Oh, this is a main character? Nope. How did they kill my favorite character? I'm never watching this show again. And then you know that death was meaningful to the next characters who motivated them. And now you're following them. And then something happens to them, you're like, I'm not watching it. You kill my or if you're reading it, and then you realize, oh no, this is actually developing this plot line, and this is what's important.
That worked for some fans though. Like when they killed Ghost off Power, it was over with for a lot of people. So
yeah, like it all depends on like, and that's what I mean. It's like there's smart writing that knows where this is going and how to get there, and know who to sort of get people into the point where it's like, I'm invested and I care about this character. But if I get rid of them, the problem with Marvel now is when you got rid of Captain America, you got rid of Iron Man, they didn't have these characters that were ready to come in and create great stories around them. Yeah, exactly. So now they have all of these. They don't know where they're going with it. They're introducing characters that not really connecting up, and they say they're going to connect up way down the line. In the early MCU, it was like these 3 movies, we're going to have an Avenger movie. These 2 movies, we're going to have another Avenger movie. It's going to lead to this. It was always leading to something. And then,
but you can't do that forever anyway. I mean, 15-year run, sometimes they need to just stop making movies and do something different.
No, like comics do it.
Get back into the comics, get back into the animated films. Because how long we gonna watch Avengers build up to Thanos and then they gonna go to another one? We're gonna be watching this stuff forever.
Dude, no, you know how many no. You know how many stories there out there? It's bad writing. It's bad writing fatigue, dude. You know,
but still the average fan that are watching these movies, not even comic book readers. And they think they know more than anybody about comics. But like,
I'm not even like putting people in camps or labeling people. I'm just saying, like, if you're making a movie based off of an IP that they're farming, there's so much time. If they would have did Secret War, where you never knew if Captain America was the Skrull, you never knew if it was Iron Man, you never knew if it was Spider-Man, you never knew who it was. But they trying to do Secret War. They trying. No, that's the problem. Yeah. They didn't. They did it based. They took the superhero element out of it and expect that to be interesting. And if they would have did it where what made it,
that's because you know what they're doing.
The books were so good.
They're pushing agendas, man. They got.
But like, regardless of the reason, this is what it is now. And all I'm saying is like, I'm just answering your point of if they would have made, look at Civil War. Civil War was nothing like the book, but it made sense into the world they built. If they would have did Secret War and they would have made it more about the heroes and people like, yo, what did Steve Rogers do? Or what did and these characters that we love and you never knew who was a Skrull or not, that would have been different enough than going after Thanos. And then when you finish with that, you bring in the mutant saga, which is totally different, and then it opens up so much more. X-Men sells way more than Avengers back in the day. So if they position to X-Men,
Fox still got some ownership.
Fox has no ownership, zero ownership.
That would be naturally the next story, but you can't keep doing Hugh Jackman. It's over with for him. I don't even want to.
I agree 100%. No, I agree with you 100%.
50-something-year-old.
It's those choices that they make. Like I said, my Wolverine is 5'1", with the max, and he's brawly and he's mutated. Yeah. And so like, and I agree with you 100%. But I'm like, that's where they go because they have a whole. They didn't even have to They could have closed out that saga. This multiverse saga is the worst thing ever. They need to close this down and get to
I think they try to
mutant saga.
They try to appease to the novice fan. That's why we got that whack She-Hulk show, and she twerking with. You know what I'm saying? That's because they want to appease. They want to appease to a fan that's not reading comic books. And they need to stop doing that. They think about what they want the next box office hit. It's safe. Captain America's safe. Thor's safe. Those characters are safe. X-Men is kind of safe if you grew up and watching.
These guys never were safe. They became safe because
there are characters like when Kang the Conqueror came. It's a lot of people out there like, who is that? You know, because they didn't read
same with
any
Thanos. What made Thanos do it was well written.
Well, they built Thanos up. And I knew Thanos from cartoons, though.
But you're talking about the casual. What makes things blow up is when they.
But Thanos was in those comics with Thor and all of them, though. So that's a known. It's a known character more so than Kang.
Are you talking about comic book guys? Because then the same people are going to know.
No, but I'm saying they're a little bit more known. Thanos was a little bit more known in cartoons.
Barely,
like
man.
Venom a little bit more known in cartoons.
Yeah,
but it's a bunch of characters that if they did like the Beyonder and stuff like that, the average fan ain't going to see that because they like, who is that? You know.
The same with Guardians in the Galaxy. Why did they go to see that? Because nobody it was the way they introduced them and modernized them.
But Guardians had cartoons too, though.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, when Darkwing Duck came out in the 80s. That's from Guardians.
Darkwing Duck? You talk about
Not
Howard
Darkwing
the Duck.
I mean, Howard the Duck.
You're saying Howard the Duck is a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
It's a Guardians of the Galaxy character. It's from that.
He's a cosmic character who can float to all of that stuff.
But he's there.
Was Star-Lord in
Star-Lord was
Duck?
all cartoons.
He in. I know he was in the Disney stuff, like the kid stuff and all of that good stuff.
So he was known
going up.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So what I'm saying right now is like for something to be a hit, it's not something that caters to one side or the other. What makes it a blockbuster is it made the core audience happy because they respected the source material, and it brought in people like the casuals. It's not once you separate it and be like, it's the filthy casuals or it's the book geeks. That's what keeps it separated, and that's the problem with DC because they're fighting over the James Gunn stuff, the Snyder stuff. They're fighting over the tone it should be, and so their DC stuff is never going to get as popular because it needs to be a playing field where it can just enjoy the movies. And right now, it's so segregated that everybody's on sides. So for me, it's just sort of like I just want to see dope movies from DC, and I don't care who does it.
If you want to see dope movies. To me, if you really want to see a dope movie and you read comic books, I'm talking about the guys who write the movies. Think about the novice. Think about the true comic book reader and make a movie based on a comic book, and then let the chips fall where they may. They're thinking about the box office number, so they always think about that novice fan, the wife of the comic book reader, and the kids that don't know nothing about the comics, so they want to make a movie that everybody want to go see. That's why Barbie did so well, and it's a garbage movie.
I didn't.
But everybody know, and it made and it did well because the masses know Barbie, right? So they gave the masses, the novice, the little girl who, messing with the doll hair. Everybody want to go see that movie. Not me. I don't want to see it. I want to see a movie based off the comic books. A true comic book fan. They not really writing movies for the true comic book fan though.
No. And that's why they didn't like. That's why they didn't like Flash, right? Because for me, to do Flash, if you look at Flash and you get to the end, right? This is the difference between a fan servicey movie and a movie that was made with the intention. Like if you watch the Flashpoint cartoon or read the books, the core and the heart of that was like. It was that, my son is alive somewhere. You know what I mean? My son Bruce is alive in another multiverse, and like towards the end of that, everything was that motivation. That is why he helped the Flash and Barry, right? One of the main reasons he helped. There was a conflict between Themyscira and the Atlanteans, right? And then that was going through it. So that was the plot points. That's where they had to navigate to get to the end of that movie. And the Flash, you had Michael Keaton just doing like saying stuff from the movie. His lines was like, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts." You want to like just saying straight up lines from the old '89 movie. And then you get to the end of it, Nick Cage shows up. The old Superman shows up from the '40s. Yeah, all of this. But they were just on screens, and none of them were integral to the plot at all. They were just there to fan service. Look, guys, look at this, and look at this, and look at that. Would have been more meaningful if, like, he had to go to Nick Cage. Yeah. No, but even if, like, but that's why I say it's not good, because if it was, like, something where those characters were meaningful, like, I have to work with Nick Cage's Superman for a little bit to get to the next part, or I needed to do this to get to that. But just showing images of them was just sort of like, and then the villain, it was just like so dumb at the end. And then why was the villain even there? Like Zod, he had barely any lines, and he was just there to kill him over and over and over again. And then like, and to me, that's not a compelling movie. Like a compelling movie was like,
these are facts right here. Yeah, this is true. But my daughters, they told me that Barbie wasn't all that. I wasn't going to see no Barbie movie. But my daughter told me the plot was kind of,
You seen that movie? Don't lie. You a Christian brother, Faith.
No, I'm not going to see a Barbie movie.
I seen you in the Cool Nerds with y'all ticket stubs in front of the movie, like posing.
My wife
Like,
daughters, and my middle girl, who really critiques movies, she said it was kind of a dud. And she said it seemed like they tried to steal, like, kind of almost the plot of the first Black Panther in a way. And it was just, you know, she was like, it was. She said that they treated the men like they were nothing. Like
I can't talk. I haven't seen. I can't really critique it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it at all. So
yeah, I'm just going by what my kids told me. But for it to make 1.2 or 1.3 billion, I just can't see that.
It's an IP that everybody knows. You don't have to be into dolls to know Barbie, right? So it's little girls are gonna go see that movie. Little families are gonna go see that movie. So like when people say, "Could you believe it make that money?" Yes. Like what it is
because they had like a world. She said the world was built like no outsiders, locked off from all of civilization. You know, those type of things, like Wakanda was. Yeah.
I don't know. I like the what was the probably the best thing I've seen in a while. I don't know.
Avatar made over $1 billion, and it was the same movie.
Oh man.
Take your kids. She's inviting her friends. Yep.
I wasn't going to see that movie, man. I just couldn't do it.
Yo, let's go see it next week. Me, you, Hurt.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
And Dante.
That'll be funny. A bunch of dudes going to see Barbie.
Yo, y'all seeing Barbie? Yeah.
Let's go see that Barbie.
Who's your favorite Barbie, yo?
I'll just stream it right now.
Yo, they'll shut your whole site down so quick. Mattel don't play.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got on that, but
no, I think we both want to see just dope stuff. I just like
I'd rather them just make the movies come straight to TV, man. I'm tired of going to the theater with all these big events, man.
Did you see Secret War? That thing like was so cheap looking, dude. Like you go to they had a president. You know how like an assassination attempt on the president of the United States? They had 2 guards in an empty ass hospital. You know, if there was a freaking presidential assassination, blocks would be shut down and helicopters would be busy and like it just looked like a sitcom, yo. It's like just one dude in there. It looked cheap as hell, dude. Like it's like these movies is like.
And I can't believe War Machine didn't even get to put on a suit, man. Jesus.
And he didn't even get to put on the suit.
Now,
no.
I know, but still.
I wish it was freaking.
It wasn't him, man. Because he was. So basically, this dude been lost in oblivion since.
How long was it since when he became a Skrull? I didn't even put
It's like Civil War.
I couldn't calculate.
Like this dude fought with him against the Skrull fought against Thanos in Endgame and in Infinity War. Think about that. That was a Skrull.
Yo. The biggest Skrull threat was Rhodey. That tells you everything you need to know about Secret War, dude. That shit was bad.
In the comics, the first one was Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman, yeah. Spider-Woman got it first, and then it spread it from there, dude. It was so much fun to be like, holy shit, anybody could be a Skrull, and you're not trusting them and that would have been way different. Different than Thanos and anybody else. And they ruined it.
And Captain played a big part of it, too.
Yes, he did.
So that's why I think people the original writers are trying to get back in the mix. Like, from what I'm hearing with Star Wars, Lucas is trying to get back in the mix.
They need to sell it back to him, and he needs to sell it to somebody. Because, I don't know, like, that's the thing. Like, the best things about Star Wars after the original trilogy, which I adore, at least 2 of those movies I really adore. Secret Wars is gonna be crazy, but if they don't got Doctor Doom, then it's gonna suck. Like Doctor Doom is integral to Secret Wars, and if they let them mess up Doctor Doom, I'm not playing with these motherfuckers.
I thought the Black Panther 2 movie
was gonna introduce him,
which I didn't really care for a whole lot. But I thought Doctor Doom was gonna be in that based on the comic. One of the comics I read when Shuri took over for a while after T'Challa got hurt real bad.
Hurt, not dead, not replaced forever.
He got hurt real bad, and then Doom was gonna come do his thing. So
Battle World will be interesting. I think they're gonna try and do a Battle World here, and I think it's gonna be half-assed, dude. They don't know what they're doing. Right
before the Secret War, they're coming out with the Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah,
the new one, right?
Yeah. I think I don't know if they settled on Adam Driver for Reed Richards. I know that was talked about back then, but they got to nail that movie because that movie failed 3. They already have 4 or 5 movies of that, and nobody talking about casual people. Fantastic Four is not looked at like a brand. Like comic book people love them, the First Family, all of that good stuff. But casual people don't know. So if they messed up this introduction, like they messed up the introduction of Kang already, which is one of their bosses, you know what I mean? And then also one of them is like Nathaniel Richards, and you know how that goes down, the Iron Lad and all of that good stuff, which they haven't set precedent for any of that stuff.
Yes,
so like the fact that this is where they go into Battle World without any setup, not even from the She-Hulks and the Shang-Chi's, none of them really set up Battle World like that. I know
She-Hulk
Captain
was
Marvel
so
might
horrible,
do
man.
it. She-Hulk.
And then they tried
and
to
they
play
think
it
it's
like
because
they did it on purpose. It was supposed to make you feel like that.
You freaking incels.
Nah, man.
Y'all don't like women.
No, that was one of the worst TV shows ever made.
That show was bad, and there's people who defend it and bless their heart. I wish I could enjoy it as much as you could do.
Adam Warlock looked like he was straining, like.
Yeah, Adam Warlock. Yeah, that was the weakest part probably of the Guardians. Even though I enjoyed that movie immensely.
The movie was pretty fun. So.
Yep.
I just I don't even need to go to the movies to watch those type of movies, man. I can do it at home.
I love superhero movies, and I think Marvel MCU phase 1 to 3. I will never say it unkind. The only thing they really messed up was Hulk, but out of all of those movies, they did something that nobody, not even them, are going to be able to do.
They had the proper brothers, the brothers that was right.
And people say, I give credit to the Russos, but it's also McFeely and the writers, because the writers who wrote Winter Soldier, as soon as they came on, it was them who created the through line to take you all the way to Endgame. So everything fell into place, and it was their writing. The tone. If you look at Civil War, it was less about special effects. Civil War was one of my favorite because they brought in who was the brothers that worked on like John Wick. Like they brought that stunt team in. They did all the choreography. That's why.
Although that last John Wick was over the top.
It was over the top, but what I'm saying is they had physicality to the combat where like when Black Panther scratched the shield, they made contact to the shield. When they running, they getting physical. They hitting, they doing like martial arts and stuff. Like all of that stuff grounded it in a way to where like nothing touched those scenes, because after that Black Panther movie with them falling down the train thing and rhinos and all of this, like they started depending too much on CGI and Civil War and Winter Soldier. That shit was like physical. It was real.
With
stunt
the
choreography.
Of the Snyder Cut, right? They would have said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and let you finish this on HBO Max. We're going to let you finish out your story.
If they gave him the budget for it, I would love to see that story. I think the problem, I think there is no problem. I think if they would have left Snyder alone from the beginning, it would have started different, which was good, but it would have ended up with a Superman everybody know and love. But people are so impatient, they couldn't wait for it, right? Yeah. So it's sort of like, oh no, Superman snapped somebody's neck. He would never do that. Yeah, this is a different telling. Let's see where he goes. And then maybe through that, he learns. And there was some stuff about like letting his father die and stuff like that, even though he had the power to stop it, which I didn't agree with. But ultimately, I think if Zack Snyder would have, they meddled in that thing a lot. So many people meddled in that thing from the executive. Jeff Johns was meddling in it. Freaking Walter Hamada was it's like, yo, you know what? Instead of doing Man of Steel 2, do Batman v Superman. and
that
do it like a
movie still
WWF event, and the title was Batman versus Superman.
It didn't need to be that.
No,
But
it could have been a story just like The Dark Knight was a story that they happened to fight in. You didn't have to bill it like a WWE event and just be like, yo,
that could have
Batman
been like
beat Superman.
they matter of fact, they needed to do a proper Dark Knight movie. You know,
I can't wait to see what he does with Rebel Moon, because if he messes this up, then maybe it was for the best. But from the trailer, I'm so on board with Rebel Moon. Like it's hitting every beat of what I love about him as a director. His tone, his color palette, I like all of that shit. I thought it was different than Marvel at the time, and I didn't want them to be the same. And DC to me always was a little more serious, a little more dark. And then the fact that that Whedon cut is one of my other worst movies of all time of Justice League, dude. I was just sort of like, yeah, that shit was so bad. But yeah, no, I do think the success of these movies drive everything, not just statues, video games, statues, merchandise, toys, and all of that stuff is going down.
It's all going down.
All of it.
All the genres.
Yeah. And I think, and I don't think it's a fatigue thing. I think it's a poorly written for whatever the reasons are.
Well,
Like,
they're
not
going to
writing
give
these
people a
things?
chance. We got to give other people a chance to write. We want to push this agenda.
Get rid of all of those Rick and Morty writers, dude. They fucked it up.
The She-Hulk has to twerk with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
It
That
makes-
stuff works for Rick and Morty. It's clever. You know what I mean? I work and know a lot of those people, but this is different, yo. This is like with the stuff you do in Rick and Morty works for Rick and Morty, but when you sort of see their
Daredevil's
takes
gonna
on
walk barefooted and look like a clown.
I got hoes. Fucking that creature from Guardian, not from Ant-Man. That's like Rick and Morty style stuff, dude. That stuff doesn't work here.
Oh, Ant-Man probably was one of the worst cinematic movies.
MODOK, Rick and Morty. That's a Rick and Morty version of Kang the Conqueror. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not Kang the Conqueror, MODOK.
Hot Toys
Sit
bring
there.
out that MODOK, man.
Yep.
Hey, I am personally attached to a lot of Rick and Morty stuff, so I feel you. I'm just saying, not everything you mix together is going to be Reese's Pieces. You're not always going to get that peanut butter, and you're not always going to get that chocolate. And some things is just oil and vinegar, dude, or oil and water.
I
Like
like this piece though, because that's what this about. It's dynamic, and I know you talk about museum pieces. This is far from that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's on another level.
I do like the silhouette it gives.
How you moving that? Where you gonna put it? Art? What's gonna be its final resting place?
Just on a display where I used to have my X-Men piece.
Okay.
That will fill it all up already. So,
MODOK does look stupid.
oh shit.
Exactly. Noel Ram, is that how you say it? Was Brandon. Nolan was Brandon. But yeah, no, I love the physicality of it and the practicality of it. Yeah, the practical fight choreography.
Yeah,
I
I
miss that
like
so
that
much,
double
dude.
series, and I actually like Luke Cage too.
I liked Luke Cage up to the split when they got rid of Cottonmouth. Like once they got rid of Cottonmouth, it wasn't as good, but I do like the series as a whole.
Yeah, it was a little more. It was more dark and raunchy. Netflix, allowing them.
Oh my goodness! Daredevil on Disney Plus. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it. We'll see.
And what's crazy? The Hawkeye show wasn't too bad. But it's over with, man.
Because to me, Kate Bishop was more of street level hard. They turned her more into like just a soft kid series, which is cool for my daughters and them who they didn't really like it.
Oh yeah, dude, I actually loved that series.
I
thought it was gonna be boring.
I just thought it was.
I thought she was gonna become a little bit more gritty as she came into herself, but
and that's the thing. Like she stabs people with freaking arrowheads, and her bows are not firework tricks. Fuck out of here. Her arsenal of bows and arrows and weapons were brutal.
But since the actor got hurt, I don't know if they're gonna do it.
They weren't like, hey, I'm gonna shoot, and fireworks are gonna come out these arrows.
They basically said his legs were mangled.
Yeah. Well, there they got the other Hawkeye. She's a great actress, though. I love the actress who played her. I just think that it played for a different audience that wasn't for me.
Hey, it don't matter how big the size of your room, just maximize it, man.
The motion in the ocean, baby.
Master,
you gotta be
one
clever.
good.
Yo, if you got a small room and you figure out what your tastes are and you can have one piece displayed so beautifully with a little bit of art that blow out people who has 3 times as many statues of you because they're just all over the place. So
go look at Castor Gemini's channel when he's streaming out of a 7x12.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty neat looking room, man.
Yeah. What's up, Yelena?
Hey, Jelena, what's up?
Yeah. How you doing? That's that Rhino piece from XM was one that I had thought about grabbing. I don't know if that's the one in her picture, but
Thanks, Nils.
Rhino is a dope piece.
Thanks, Jelena.
Yeah.
So I finally finished everything. I found where this little piece go and the helmet. I got it together. Now it's all finished.
Hold on, is his hand holding the helmet?
No, it's right behind him.
Okay.
Man, I really, they're all great, but I honestly think you don't need all 3. You should really consider getting rid of the XM one, and I probably will fly the Thailand.
Hey, good try,
Good try, brother.
Good
like,
try.
yo, you got that one's great. I would like,
Dude, that XM Studios one will be the last that I would sell, or might not
right.
even sell at all.
And I would totally.
You got that
understand why.
lifestyles one coming in. I know you bought it.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No.
That's what you said.
That ain't happening. No, I never said that. Fuck that. I am not gonna mess with any more life size. I got Iron Spider here.
What if they sent it to you for a review?
They can have it back, man. I'm like,
long as they take it back right after the review is done themselves
Yeah.
and take it back. Arm.
We're gonna need a crane. We're gonna do it right in front of my my compound over here.
Wow.
Do the drone shot of everything.
I'm surprised they
Review,
even did it.
and take it back.
I'm surprised they was ambitious enough to do that.
So what you got coming up on the channel next, Art?
In a couple of days, I'm gonna do the live unboxing of the 1/6 scale Shazam and Black Adam. I got that for very cheap, man.
Is that the XM pieces?
Yep.
There you go.
I got it just to support them as well at that event, but I'm also gonna put that back in my condo.
Nice.
Small scales, perfect for it.
What is it, Toy King?
Yeah, Toys King. They're still
Toys
on
King.
sale right now. They try to clear the stock. And
oh man, I like it's so cool to be able to chat with people all around the world because it's like totally different where you could go into a place like Toy King, you know what I mean, and see XM from your pictures and all of that stuff. I'm like, yo. And we got a few paces. I know Marcos does his thing, Collector's Zone and stuff, but it's American license. He's tied to American licenses. So it'd be like, I could imagine just going into a place. I'd be like a kid in a candy store for real. Just sort of like, I will come out with so much shit. It's probably best that it's a Thailand thing. I don't have to, or wherever they are, because it's like.
I mean, everything is in Bangkok, so that's good for me, right?
Oh, got you. So you still have to travel.
Yeah, no. I still have to travel, but it's on the other side of Bangkok for me. So it takes like an hour and a half to go there, but which I'm not gonna go like all the time, like maybe like 6 months. I would stop by, whatever. But we'll see, man. Once they're sending me more statue prototype to review, instead of sending it to me here, I might just, stop by there and do the review at the place, so I don't have to worry about
shipping it back.
Yeah, no, they're shipping it to me and they come and pick it up. But
okay.
But I don't think I'm gonna have enough space for if they're gonna be sending me 10 prototypes, dude. Yeah.
What's the
some
deal
shit
with
like that?
Arise, did you get that one in yet?
No, man. But I think the production will be shipped within this year, anyways. Yeah. So same as Maestro. Maestro should be here next month.
Maestro, that's that white whale, baby. That's the one that got away. That's the one that
I gotta move everything behind me.
Still available, dude.
Get rid of. I could tell you which ones to move for it, even though you can't tell me how to move my stuff.
I don't have to move anything, bro.
Look, you already
where
got
the Cyclops is.
Yeah.
Where the Cyclops is, that's moving up, and then it's gonna take this whole
available,
display.
brother.
It's available. And I think it's actually a good deal for the price. I think it's the size that's killing. That's the only reason that thing is still sitting there. Because if people were like me who went to buy it and realized how big and heavy that thing is, there's no that. I can't wait to look at that piece. That's a piece that I would love to own, and I just don't have the room for it.
The piece that I really want, that I think I'm gonna definitely pull the trigger on, is that XM Killer Croc Samurai.
It's beautiful. That
I should be getting that prototype pretty soon too. So
that's
yeah. But I know it's gonna be good, because if something looks really good in photos already, I mean, you expect it to be so much better.
That's exactly right, Art.
Yo, when they send me the prototype,
it's how you styling that motherfucker. Tell them.
When they send me the prototype of the Scarecrow Samurai,
Maestro.
Dude, I didn't even care to get it, right? But when I saw it in person, I'm like, all right, I guess they got me.
Which one was that?
The Scarecrow Samurai.
The Scarecrow. Oh, and I think it was. Did you pull the trigger on the Batwoman?
No, that's the only one I did not pre-order.
Right, I do so like that one a lot.
Cause it's big and I need the space, man. I'm waiting for Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze, and all that. I need a space for newer characters. Well,
yeah, Killer Croc, man. I like. And the thing is, when they just showed, you didn't even see the full thing, but you seen the rope and the wood, and I'm like, that detail is freaking it's off bananas, the chain, dude. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, when you get variety, when you can look and scan a statue and every part is unique and different depending on the material, depending on the skin, depending on the clothes, depending on the way they do the water, and you just scan, and each aspect of it is top tier in whatever material they're trying to render and represent on the statue. I couldn't find a bad thing on that thing, and I'm easy to find a bad thing for me. Like I could.
But the hardest part to understand when I look at that piece is how do they drop the ball, like on Sinister? How do they do that? How do you come out with something so beautiful and then drop the ball so?
It's the concept that people don't like on that one, right? Because the material and
everything,
because the texture, everything is there. It's the concept. The concept is just not something. It's based off of a Sinister that nobody really was asking for. On top of that,
not the comics, right?
Yeah, it's pulled from a panel that was in the books for one. It literally is just one panel. At least it's from a book, where most of the Prime stuff, and I love Prime, comes from an alternate cover, a variant cover somewhere that wasn't even the book. Let me see if you ask.
Yeah, Daniel, I sent Hulk and Iron Man back.
Hulk and Iron Man went back. Killer Croc. Yeah, but when I get you getting Maestro your vision? Yeah, your vision. Congratulations, John. That's my white whale.
Man, I be honest with you, man. You've been talking about that statue too much not to get it, and figure out how you gonna, and just figure it out when you get it, man. Dude. Because when it's sold out, you're gonna be like, dang, that's the one that I wish I would have.
I don't think it's gonna be sold out because of that. But let's just wait until we do the live unboxing, and then I can tell you.
I better get an invite for that one.
Get it or not?
Yes, because the thing with me is like, I could want something, but like me and Critical talk about this all the time. Critical Mass is like, we can't get everything, even the stuff we love the most. Sometimes it's the stuff we love the most that you have to make peace with, because you're always going to find something that you really love. And once you show that you can't have the resolve, if I prove that I can't get this Maestro, there's nothing that I need. You know what I mean? That means like
story too.
What happened?
You read that story?
What story? Yeah. I just had it up. Like Maestro.
I did too.
I read this multiple times, dude.
Yeah.
I'm rereading it again. I love this story, dude. The way he takes out people that you don't like. And the thing is, he's got his smarts, and he can't always do it with brute strength. The way he takes out Hercules, the way he fights Dr. Doom, like this dude is the truth. Yep. Straight. There's the skull. There's the Sentinel. He's on the throne. Everybody he beats. When you look at that statue, there's never been a statue, in my opinion, that captures a character. Nobody deserves to be on the throne but freaking this dude, because he beat them all, and they're all trophies, and those trophies are scattered around his throne room, dude. Like, that Maestro statue is a thing of beauty. It's the facial expression that they captured on him. The smugness, like it captures everything about that character and what they were doing and what they did to him to turn him into from Hulk to Maestro. It's fucking dope, dude. Like literally, without even talking about Maestro or anything, I didn't know it was gonna come up. This is what I was reading today again. I've read this thing probably 6 times already through. It's so dope, dude.
Yep. So let's wait. Dope. Let's not. Yeah. Let's just wait until we get it. Then you can see exactly how good it is, or if it's worth the money or the hassle putting it together. You know what I mean? I
want it so bad, man. I talked to my boy Star Child. Like we were measurements. He was like, I talked to Shane. I talked to so many people about how to fit it in. It just it ain't gonna work. Like I said, I don't want to constantly bump into it because that takes away from the enjoyment. If I have to get around it and have to maneuver, and now it's just sticking too far out in the room, it'll distract from my enjoyment of it. So I have to make peace with it. Now, if I move one day, I did think about like if Art reviews it and I really, really like it, I have room for it in storage right there. I have plenty of storage.
You know, I thought you was going to say.
Sit it in there.
If I like it and when Art review it, I'm just going to buy a new house.
No. I'll have it sit to a time, but like that's the thing. Like me and my wife,
cats buying new houses, man.
Nah, we've been in this thing for so many years. Dude. If I move the TV,
you have a nice house.
Yeah. I like that's the thing. Is just sort of like our right now the house is perfect for like the things that can change is more of like when the daughter goes to college, right? Now knock down that wall and just extend my room. But yeah, like, and this is what I tell Rashid, before that TV and those speakers go, every statue in this house goes. Like I do that more than, like, these are beautiful to look at while I'm on my computer talking to you guys. I have it while I'm sitting there playing my video games. I have it watching a movie. I could glance over and be like, yeah, look at you, Starscream. That's there. But if the TV and the speakers aren't in here, it's just a room with no functionality. So like the speakers and the TV is where I get my daily enjoyment from.
Yeah, that's
and
your game
being
room.
surrounded. Yeah, it's my game room. So like the game, all of this came first, and then now these are the cherry on top. This is like the vibe, right? I get some nostalgia going. So without
if this wasn't like my workspace as well, then I would hardly be in here unless I'm doing the review or something. Right?
Yeah, I will come in, I'll look at the piece, then leave.
Yeah, I have to be in here every day, so I mean, I enjoy it all the time anyhow.
Yeah, and that's for me is what it for me, and everybody's different. For me personally, come in, I get the little look around, then sit down, I'm watching a show, and then I'm just surrounded. I look, and I'm like, yo, look at.
You got pieces back at your home too, though, don't you? Still,
Art does. Yeah, he has his content.
Yeah.
At my condo, yeah.
Yeah, you still got the samurai line and that set up.
Yeah. I got
It's
Samurai
beautiful.
line and a lot
Yeah.
of the XM Avengers line. Yeah.
Yeah, that samurai line, man. I wasn't totally sold on every piece from it, but that Killer Croc got me tripping, man.
I think,
Ah.
that Killer Croc messed me up.
Because
Yeah.
they're not gonna drop quality on a prototype with that. I don't think.
No.
Prototype.
That's one good thing about XM. That quality on the prototypes is almost the same as production.
And this is
Like-
why some YouTube, I love, like, we're in this space, all of us YouTube, all of us got cameras, but like, there are certain YouTubers out will try to talk down a piece because they have no room or because this, right? For me, I have no room for that Killer Croc. I wish I did, though. That's a badass piece, and I love it, and Maestro is the same way. And I could say that without having to get it, but if I did have the room for it, I will be all over both of those things.
You got a closet. You do have a closet in that room, correct?
I do.
You ever
I
thought
actually
about
considered like
taking
taking
the
the
door
doors out and all of that stuff. Maybe, but even with that, I don't think it will work for Maestro. But I have thought about it for like some other pieces and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like
That one go big or go home for you. You would have to get the version with everything, correct?
yeah. Well, I can display it. I will get the version with everything, and even if I had enough room just to display the other one until I figured out that's something that I entertained of doing. Like where I have my Grimlock at, I was thinking of just putting that there, but it's bigger than the pedestal that I have, so it'll be woo.
Yeah.
Yep.
51.
Yo, my people at Pedestal Source they started to prototype out the pedestal that I was gonna put the Maestro on, and they came back with very similar measurements, but it was like 46. It was like 50 something by 46 just for the pedestal. And then I'm like, that can't be right. And it was like, if from the centimeters you gave me, that's right, because I gave it to them in centimeters and I didn't even do the conversion because I'm like, all I had was 1/4 at the time, so I'm like, it ain't gonna be that much bigger than my 1/4.
Crazy.
Wait. You mean,
That thing is
did he
huge.
say the depth is 41?
Yeah, like I did. It was 46 for the pedestal. That's the depth of the actual unit.
What?
Yeah, I can pull up the email from Pedestal Source with the exact measurements for the pedestal. It was beautiful. It had the lights going on it. That pedestal was gonna be legit.
Dude.
It was ready to go. It wasn't just a pedestal. It was like I was gonna have like this image on
my
the,
display
on the
here is only
pedestal.
39 inches in depth.
Really? Oh no. Yep. You made the same mistake I did. You just assume that it ain't gonna be that big, and that thing is like
Dude.
huge.
How can it be that?
That's why I can't
Deep.
wait till you get it in, because the same thing happened to me when I got the Detective 1000. The sideshow dimensions are way off. It's way more easier to display than the sight.
I gotta
dude.
check, man.
Let me see. Pedestal Source.
Yeah, Pedestal Source, man. They make some nice displays though. And
Yeah,
you can.
yeah.
Will they'll make it for you that big though? They will.
Yeah, they had it. I had the quote and everything. I was ready to pull the trigger until they said the size of it. When I got their email back from them, that's when I had to call Spec and be like, yo, I can't fit this thing yet. Let's see. Let's see. Pedestal Source. Where's my first pedestal source?
No. 102 centimeter deep, bro.
What is that? What's that
On the
conversion?
website, which is about 40. Yeah, it's 40 inches. So yeah, mine is 100. So it's gonna be just a little bit shy, but
Let's see.
mine can work, no problem, dude.
You probably got it.
Yep, I got it.
RH.
And the length is 130 centimeter. Mine is like 145. So I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I can't wait to see you unbox. I'm gonna be geeking out, dude, so hard.
Yeah, I need like 2 people to help me with.
Yo, you're gonna have to call in the squad for that one. I'm trying to get
For
to
sure.
where is this quote? Where is that? Let me see.
Hey, also announcement. I talked to Sang over the weekend, and he said that they're gonna be reviewing the new Ironman, or the gantry, the suit up gantry one.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Where they doing that?
They teased it before, but
I
you
remember
guys
the
haven't.
tease.
Yeah, they haven't
it was
reviewed
like
it.
shadowy, like sort
but-
of just the back of it.
Yeah, it's coming next month, and he's gonna be sending me the prototype too. So we're gonna do that live
That's
unboxing and
dope.
review as well.
I'll make myself available for that shit. So this is the exact email from. He said, all right, we got it. It says, black or white laminate cube table pedestal, 56 inches by 47 by 30 inches in height, including additional structure support to hold 150 kg. A pedestal of this size will require FedEx freight. And then he said, then you have your options. He's like, if you want to go with the corner lights and the overhead lights, like I had it all ready to go. Price, it was like, okay. And then I just was like, wait. I was like, okay, cool. And even after seeing the 56 by 47 by 30 height, it didn't even sink in until I got the tape measure. And then I said,
Yeah,
But okay, so I'm looking at the dimensions on the website. It say 130 centimeters by 120.
that's for the pedestal though. So it was like, because it's, you
no,
don't want it to be.
no.
It's 50.
That's for the whole thing.
Yeah, it's 52 inches, like 51.1 wide.
Oh yeah, no, for what you're saying is correct. So like, but when I sent them those measurements, this is the dimensions of the pedestal that fits it. So like there's still space in a little in front. You know, you're not gonna get the pedestal the same size as the piece. You know what I mean? Or you're not gonna get a pedestal and it's gonna be leaning, overlapping on the sides and the back. So you got to get it so where it looks like it's purposeful.
It's like
4.2,
4.5 feet.
4.5 feet.
Yeah.
That's a kid's pool. So that's a pool in the. Think about when you go into a pool.
But a lot of the garage shells, like the ones I got, they 48 inches wide, right?
Yeah.
So if you had 2 of those, I got the space for it, but I wouldn't. I just don't think.
You guys definitely like that.
I got the space for it. I just don't think it's something that I would want to buy. And it's really nice.
Yeah, but like you said, I don't think you read the books or anything. I wouldn't even be looking at the Maestro if I wasn't tied to. I mean, not saying that you have to, but what's giving me that is that is the character more so than the piece itself.
Yeah.
Like look that thing, man. I love all of those
it.
tubes. The thing is, like, is it still gonna be? I know they hinted that it might be a turntable built into it.
It is turntable right here.
That's freaking crazy,
dude. So yeah,
you could turn the thing and have a sentinel head with lit up lights in the back if you want to.
Man, you're gonna have to make room for that, man.
But,
Your closet ain't 5 feet wide. Yeah,
it probably is. Yeah, it's double door.
Take them doors off. Get some nice lighting up in that closet. Change that, because they got that one bulb in there. Get you a nice light that drop down over it.
I told myself once I start removing doors.
Hey, but that's
the path to bathroom pieces right there, son.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. With the prices of statues right now,
yeah,
$3,500 for this, it seems like a steal.
It is like that's the thing. Like when you just say like you can get a war tank for $4,000, you know what I mean? You can get this right now for $3,500.
But look what you get. Look at the Easter eggs.
Look at Loki's helmet.
Hold on, man. It's symbiote. But look, it's
got Carnage symbiotes. I know.
You got Venom and Carnage. I didn't even know they had this.
And all these module lights.
You got 2 Iron Man.
Yeah,
and they quarter scale.
And they quarter scale, dude. That is actually the torso and head of a quarter scale.
You got that cape. Look. I can hit up Ty right now and be like, you know what? I don't think I want that Catwoman on bike.
Yo, to me, like, and I think LBS made a fantastic Hulk. I literally, this can hold down a whole wall, and I won't need any other statue.
Could you imagine that this and that what was the Scar Hulk they did? Like their quarter scale was it Scar?
Yeah, from Queen.
Gladiator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Them next to each other will probably look dope too.
Nah.
This thing right here.
Nah, it's way better.
There's a such thing
I'm
like this.
I'm trying to sell my Queen.
You trying to sell yours?
Yeah.
I like that one though.
You can
And
pick it up for
that
free.
One's just way
for
too heavy
shipping if
too.
you live in LA. Damn, I wish I lived in LA.
If that's heavy, it's got to be heavier.
Yeah, this is
So
definitely
what
heavy.
helmets are in there? You got
Juggernaut
Loki.
helmet, Loki, Ultron. Oh no, that's
Black
Cerebro.
Panther, bro.
That's Cerebro right
Hey
there.
man, you got Black Panther, G. Look at that.
You got Black Panther.
Thor.
Yeah,
Thor,
yeah.
Okay. Loki. What's the second one?
The symbiote.
Second
Cerebro.
one?
Cerebro.
Yeah, that's from
Wow.
X-Men.
Yeah.
You got Juggernaut, Captain America shield.
Mjolnir's down there too.
Now this probably gonna be one of the best statues ever made.
I from images, if I'm comparing only to other images and stuff I haven't seen in person, there's nothing that I've seen in pictures that I like more than this thing.
I think you should get it, bro.
I can't.
Man, use that closet.
Yo, what if I take my computer stuff off and just put it on my computer desk?
No,
Look at all the stuff on my desk.
No, I'm not doing that.
Hey,
man.
get it.
Joe, like I said, don't
resolve.
rush into it, man.
No. Y'all like the devil and angel on my shoulder right now.
Once Art review this thing, it's gonna sell out the next day.
And then and you know what? It saves me the headache.
Oh wait. It got Namor's
Namor.
Yeah, Trident.
Trident back
Trident
there,
there too. And what he holding in his hand? He got the
Yo,
gauntlet.
look at the contemplating face, dude.
This
the
man
facial
got the
expression,
gauntlet.
dude.
It mean he just took over everything.
It's
Like
so
nobody
nice.
can mess with this dude.
This is beautiful.
Yep.
But then it's a sentinel head.
Except for Batman. Batman could beat him. But
No,
anybody
Batman is light work for Batman.
you don't see no bat cowl in there, right?
Nah, you ain't never see it.
I hate y'all.
You'll never see it. Hey,
This dude beat the whole Marvel universe, but he can't beat
Yeah.
Batman.
can't be Batman though. But is it any
nice.
X-Men stuff over there?
Yeah, you got. I think there was
Any claws like Wolverine?
No.
Because you got the Sentinel. Any Magneto helmet?
well, the
Silver
Sentinel. The
Surfer.
Sentinel is all you
Silver
need.
Surfer's board,
And-
bro.
The Sentinel eyes will light up
Light
as well.
yeah. Batman won.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't got like Wolverine, like a ripped off
Yeah,
claw, a Deadpool mask. You can
I
add
think
more.
I think that was related to licensing. If I remember when I was researching this piece heavily, they asked about that.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think
guess
it was
what?
Alex from Rat Titan.
You just go
Yeah,
get
take
you
it
a
off.
quarter scale head
Yeah.
from each of them and throw them
Exactly. The exclusive portrait from
Yeah.
Sideshow. I just grabbed that and stuff it in there.
No,
Yeah.
the lights up will not be plugged in.
That's the biggest problem I feel with this piece is like it's such a modern piece.
No. I think they did it right, man, because they did not come in one big piece. These came separate as well.
So how it works is you can run current only on that circular base thing, and then
Yeah.
have anything that you attach to it can give that power off the same power. Like it'll be that same circuit that will be in that base. All it needs to do is make contact. Doop,
Okay,
and
yeah,
it can light
know
all
what
of
you're
that
saying,
stuff up.
That's
Yeah,
how
Yeah,
they
they
did
didn't go
that.
with that.
Yeah.
I think they went with individual.
Oh, this is too good.
Module.
Mhm.
And I did pull the trigger on this before.
I did too, and I did I didn't even do down, but I said, boop. I was like, yo.
Did I cancel? See, but I wanted to complete.
It's
So
like-
I got third scale, Christian Bale and Joker, and I wanted that Catwoman on bike.
yeah,
I could essentially, because that was $3,000.
yeah.
I can essentially move
I'm
that
straight
over.
up. I like your vision. Anybody who's getting this, I'm straight up envious of you guys. I think this is a beautiful piece. I think y'all gonna, if it comes out remotely close to what we're
Hold on,
looking at
X-Men
right here,
exclusive.
it's
What
gonna
pre-order you want? My Catwoman on bike?
be- yeah.
Yeah, Fado has everything in a box right now.
Yeah, man. Stay in the box.
Yeah.
Which pre-order you talking about, bro?
Which one you want? Which one you want?
And
Man, God know I didn't need 10-foot ceilings in my basement. Oh boy.
Ooh.
oh yeah, and
I
this
know.
piece I'm
I'd
gonna
have
be a
been
lot.
building up.
You grabbing this one?
It's a friend of mine. I didn't get it for myself, but
Mm.
I'm gonna be live unboxing this once it comes in
No.
pretty soon.
There's the
This is- he has
symbiote
no
God
outfit, right?
himself.
It's the boxes, man. The worst part of collecting to me is the boxes they come in
For sure.
where you gotta
And-
store 'em.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
I don't know.
These custom are just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
This one as well, painted by Titiman again. We'll be
Titinan.
reviewing that.
Tintin.
Titinan.
That's what I
See,
mean,
I
man.
thought I said it right, man.
You
Come
can't
on.
show me anything after the
Tiffany.
Maestro. You can't do it. It's not fair to these pieces. You're just like looking at, I'm just like, yeah. Oh shoot, look at
This one as
X23.
well. Yeah,
Look at that.
X23. This one will probably at the
This looks like
beginning
a
of next.
vampire though, man.
Yeah, it's gruesome.
It's,
That's
it's
why
a
I did
different, it's a
pre-order.
different take. Yeah, it's definitely a different take.
Yep. So that's for the future.
You supposed to
Upcoming.
be talking about getting my pre-order from my my 1/3 scale Catwoman that's paid off.
Trade it out with Maestro.
Maestro. Nah, I wish I could, but yo, that piece is
Yeah.
dope.
But dude, we've been again 3 hours.
Yeah, y'all can't have me on if y'all don't want a short show. And I'm like, I'm gonna go hang out for an hour, do the unboxing, and then I'm gonna go continue doing what I was doing. And I just, I love talking about this stuff, so I'll just keep going and going. And going, and going.
You
All
work
right,
from home
man.
too, don't you?
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
just like, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. After this, I'm just gonna take some photo of this piece and then
Mm-hmm.
go do some work.
61 megapixel.
61. Mine is about 45.
That's good enough, probably.
Yeah. Very good enough. I don't need to
Yeah.
upgrade anything. I mean,
Nah,
you
your
know,
quality speaks for
the
itself.
megapixel isn't everything really.
No, that is a marketing number. It's all about the aperture and the lens and how much light gets in it. That's way more
Right.
important than any megapixel. Pixel count.
Well, unless you got 12.
Yeah.
I've seen cameras
The thing
with
is-
12 with crazy like 60 whatever, that half of that smokes it because of the
I think the sweet spot is around that
stabilization
30.
and blah, blah.
The sweet spot is about 30.
Yeah, you definitely want to get it to the point where whatever resolution you want, you're not stretching pixels. Like that's once you're there, you're good.
All right. So
All right.
let's get out of here, everyone. All right. Thank you for tuning in to watch and hang out with us. And stay tuned. Subscribe to Crippler, Fado, myself. If you guys want to see cool show and live unboxing in the future. All right, guys.
Exactly.
Take care and catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Later, guys.